arts and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
How are we all doing, ladies and gents? Oh, this seems to be cutting out a little bit. We are going to pause the music though because we are here. We are live, ladies and gents. How is everyone doing so far? Because it is a lovely, lovely day here in Cardiff in South Wales. But it is absolutely scorching, hence why you can probably hear the fans. I've got like 3 fans on and the windows open. Gelf, how are we doing, my friend? You're alive, that's the good thing. That's always a good thing to see. That is always a good thing. But yeah, it's a really, really hot, sticky day here in the UK, which is great. Ooh, Far Cry 6. You know what? I haven't played a Far Cry game in such a long time. You know, such a long time. And I think, like I say, what was the last one I actually played? I think it was Far Cry 4. Is that the guy? Yeah, the guy with the pink suit on the front page. So 11 years ago. Holy moly. That was the last one I played. That was. Which is actually really, really insane when you think about it because of how many they've had since then. But yeah, so Far Cry 4, this is the one I last played. It was that one there. It was actually a really good game. I really enjoyed it, I must admit. Cassandra, hello. Angel, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Yes, it's been one of those games. It was Far Cry. It was good. I actually really, really enjoyed it, and I just didn't get around to playing the other ones. Like, obviously, Far Cry 5. That's the guy with, like, the tattoo, like, sitting on there with a gun in his hand, isn't it? Is that the one? Far Cry 5. No, that's right, the table. I may be thinking of number 3. I may be thinking of Far Cry 3. Is that the one? Yeah, that one there. That was the first one I ever played, was Far Cry 3. Oh, Pig, he was such a good boss. He was so good. But yeah, Far Cry 3 was the first one I ever played. And then the next one, because these two here, number 3 and number 4, those came out at the time when I was... Oh, Cal! Right, so, yes, like Gelf said yesterday, I had to go and get a new code. So, if you, well, I'll put that in chat now. Is that one near? I am trying to sort it out, like I say, because Discord for me is, I really don't know how to work it. That's going to sound really funny, considering my job was in social media and using Discord to talk to people when it first came out and stuff. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I can, get my pages around, because if we have a look at it, actually, we'll just get Discord up by here. Wherever the hell it is. Right. So this is my, this is the Discord we got. Like I say, for myself, we've got general chat there. Have I got to create separate invites for these then? Because I thought if I just did it for everyone, it would have gone out for that. But, I say we do have a few here. We've got a few of my mates in here already and stuff. But yeah, we're like I say, I want to get that done because again, if we're not streaming or whatever, we can be on there, like right. Side members list. Now we got that there. So we got that one there. So what we will do, we'll look at this, another time. I will go through it offline, and we'll do everything, and we'll get it working. We will get it working, folks. But yes, we will have this done. And like I say, at this moment in time as well, I had something by here which I was only looking at the other day, and to be honest with you, I was actually really, really shocked. Now, if you remember, in 2023, my YouTube channel got demonetized. And the reason it was demonetized was because of Scientology. So, I was just looking this morning, just looking for, Scientology in the news and all this kind of stuff, just to see what was going on, just to see, what would happen, and I don't know, yeah, I can pause that one. Sorry, people, I'm just trying to do something by you. Yeah, so, Scientology is the ones who, because all my Scientology videos regarding Danny Masterson and everything else, they were all flagged for copyright violation and for privacy policy. And I was like, right, okay, and I must have had, God knows, I had quite the number, which we all know about, because we covered the Danny Masterson case and everything. But then all of a sudden, my channel got flagged, and it just went boom. And I saw this from 2 months ago. And to be honest with you, Gelf, I may go after him again. Yeah, I may go after him again. Because, again, they got a lot of unsavory business practices. We know this. But seeing this one by here, I've been getting 100 messages a day. Church of Scientology accused of intimidating UK critics. Oh yeah, twice biting the poisoned apple. Yeah, I know. But we're going to make sure that, we basically do it in streams. Because that way then it's, we're talking about things. And to be honest with you, when I did speak with YouTube to get my channel remonetized, literally straight away they were like, yeah, it's fine. But because I had to delete those videos that they told me to, we did. But then I spoke to someone in chat, which was actually really interesting, because at the time it wasn't exactly, bloody hell, it wasn't exactly a great one-on-one conversation with YouTube. And that is mostly because with YouTube, the way it went wasn't exactly great. You would speak to a person, but then it'd be automated after a while. Because if you were trying to tell these people what's going on, what's happening, and you're like, well, this has gone on, Scientology have flagged it. If you watch them, nothing is going wrong with them. And with that, it just kind of, they were like, oh yeah, you should, said, well, we had to delete the videos because they said it was a privacy issue. But then it was like, but there's no privacy issue. Because we were looking at court documents which were public. They were going on, they were public and everything else. And then it just went, oh, privacy policy. So I was like, right, here we go. This is what's going to happen. This is what they want to do for me. So it was interesting to see how they started to... sorry, folks. Just having a quick look at something by you. Right. Yeah, so, yeah, it was the way they went about things. Everything was just like, what the hell are you doing? But YouTube, they were like, oh, we shouldn't have deleted them in the first place because we have noticed. Because it was my channel, it was Les, Stevie, Aaron from Growing Up in Scientology. So many people had their videos mass flagged on certain days. And that's what it was. But I saw this article and I was like, you know what? So this guy by here, he grew up in Scientology. Well, 15 is when he signed up to Scientology and he was kicked out later. But it was going on saying that Alex Ban Ross, who's a marketing director, he does YouTube videos criticizing Scientology. And the way they went after this guy is absolutely insane. And with this, he says, he's done peaceful protests over in London against all of their companies and everything else, but he was not prepared for the intensity of the backlash. So, over 6 months, he had 6,000 posts targeting him on X alone. 6,000, which is absolutely insane when you think about it. But then he had all these things where people were literally just throwing abuse at him, you know, saying he looked like a weirdo this word. They branded him a rabid, anti-religious bigot. Other people questioned his mental health, calling him disturbed, unhinged. Face it, you are a schizophrenic. And then it just started accusing him of crimes, which we know exactly what they are. But this is the one where I was like, oh, there we go, that's exactly what they do. So, on YouTube, he said his videos were constantly being reported for alleged privacy violations, resulting in some being removed. Exactly, that's exactly what I had. And obviously I was seeing it, I was thinking, you know what? The way that bloody Scientology, they're meant to be this religious group or whatever, but they attack people and they're like, oh, if you question us, we're going to get you. Which is like, come on. You know, seriously, this is how it's going to go. But seeing that, though, I was like, you know what? This is exactly what we know. You know, this is exactly how certain things and certain people react to things. And I was like, wow, okay. You know, I was like, yeah, this is interesting to see how this is actually what a religious organization goes through. And this is how they con people. You know, like signing a $1 billion contract. And so many things was going on, and I just saw things. I was like, you know what? No. You know? But I think we will be doing a few more videos on Scientology in the next couple of months, because a lot of stuff's going on. You know? That, a lot of things are going on. Yes, Kel, yeah, there is, on the tier membership. So, with those ones, like I say, we will be doing a few more games, more than likely next week. Because, again, finding, you know, like I say, there's always interesting videos around. But when we get closer now into, like, the summer months and everything else, it will just be a bit more fun, just playing games and everything else. But yeah, like I say, what I will do as well, I will, boost up my stuff later on, and we'll have a look at games. You know, say, obviously it depends, like if it's cross-platform and all that kind of stuff. But obviously a PlayStation, we will have a look. But yes, like I say, we got a few things to look through today, folks. One thing I saw straight away, which I was like, oh my god, this needs to be seen. And I saw this.
The girl managed to break free.
Oh, I'm gonna pause that. Come on, pause. There we go. Go back to the beginning of the video. And what that is... Good morning, Patty. How are we? So, by here. Teen gets rejected by his crush. His revenge is absolutely terrifying.
In September 2022, police were dispatched to a residence following the report of an attack in Onalaska, Wisconsin. Earlier that evening, a 15-year-old girl had been spending time with 17-year-old Austin Bailey. She was aware that Austin had strong feelings for her, but she did not feel the same way and saw him only as a friend. After he had dropped her off at home, she discovered from a friend that Austin had been secretly taking photos of her while she was asleep in her bed and storing them in a folder labeled Love of My Life. Realizing his obsession with her, she texted Austin and told him not to contact her again, to which he responded with an apology. She then told him to lose her number. Later that night, Austin returned to her home, entered through a window, and violently attacked her with a knife. The girl managed to break free, and Austin fled through the window. Officers then quickly responded to the scene and attempted to locate Austin.
318, why don't you go ahead and stage first responders and trust it.
1918, when we get stopped, I'm gonna
you know what? Seeing some things like this where we see so many people go through absolute nightmare stuff.
318, myself at 19 around soon.
Dude, we were dealing with him, I don't know, 5-6 days ago. He mentioned by cop on a few calls we were dealing with. So just anybody that's going to be checking the park, be ready for him to pop up behind a car or anything like that.
Look, I see, literally, just be ready to pop up behind anything.
Let's make sure he's not around here. I got less lethal, so I want to make sure I got some local cover if he pops up.
Come check this way.
318, he also usually wears glasses. Sometimes has a baseball cap on.
They subsequently made contact with the girl, who had all over her face, arms, and body.
314, let's get first responders in here. She's getting dizzy. She's got a couple of cuts. We're gonna need to protect these guys out here when they get here for her. We don't have a choice. We need to get her help.
Like I say, what I gotta speak to you as well for chat about next week, because on Monday and Tuesday there will be no streams. Just to let you know in advance.
She's in that one. She's in the kitchen on a chair. Okay. You know what window he came in? Yeah, this one right here. So we don't know where he is, but we want to get you guys in here. You guys gotta be careful. We don't know where he is yet, so we're hanging out. She's got a real bad one to the pinky. She's got one on the head, and she's got
poor girl, like, you know, poor girl.
She's got pressure on all the other
She's going through all of this horrible stuff, and this guy is just like, yeah, we're doing this. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Rifle or handgun right now? You might as well stay.
But imagine creeping in. Imagine creeping into someone's place where they sleep, and you're taking photos when they're sleeping. Ugh. Gives me the creeps.
Get them stood, that's fine, but...
Absolutely nuts.
14 to 19 are going to be coming out with her shortly.
Okay, I'm still good out here. Just been spinning on circles. But wherever we go, we got to go 2-man deep, because... Yeah, I just think somebody's probably going to do it. Somebody probably have to go with them.
I believe that's his car. Let's move up.
Have we had any contact with Austin's mom?
Don't make contact yet. We're working our way up to it.
Oh, it's scary, this is, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, but why?
It's...
over her head.
These people... Ugh. Like, what makes him think?
Police went to multiple areas throughout the city to check for Austin, but were still unable to locate him.
318, just information for the other units who might be checking. He possibly might be going to an apartment on Street as well.
I think I'm okay for photographs. You want to run?
Hey, P&M, how's it going?
Yeah, I checked the house already.
Yeah, you made it to the stream with us. Yeah.
So, here's going to be the deal with trying to find him, right? Last week when he was doing the running around town stuff, he said he saw me a bunch of times when I was looking for him.
He saw him.
He just knows to duck and dive and dodge. And,
duck and dive and dodge. Straight away, the guy's putting dodgeball. I love it.
Around here somewhere. Could have just hopped on the bike trail and gone either direction. How old is this kid? 17.
318, residence is cleared. He's not here.
His phone's been shot for a week, didn't have any minutes. Unless they charged it in the last 3 or 4 days while I was off. I got his number. Right here. 10-4. He must
He's got the number.
It's ringing this time. Last week it wasn't.
I'm Officer Gordon. This is Deputy Leinfeld. We've spoken before. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on with Austin tonight. He went over to his house.
Yeah, that's the last I know.
So, well, he came in through her window tonight. And so, it's imperative that
what would you do? You know, what would you do?
Any idea where he might have gone? I mean,
if you're the parents and I hear someone saying, oh, he came from the window, I'm like, I'm gonna find him myself.
This park is like, there's so many sheds that are unlocked. There's campers parked on the road.
Oh, there's everything.
Is she gonna be okay?
Good. Yes, it's absolutely stunning down here. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got 3 fans on.
I also didn't get a
because it gets so hot in here. It's ridiculous.
She was in the hand and possibly the head and the neck. So I don't know if something happened between him and her today. I know he's kind of been spiraling the last week or so. Yeah, no. If he comes home, I would advise probably not even.
I'm gonna put the subs on as well. I think there we go.
We'll be keeping his ass
so yep. So lock the doors. You know, as soon as you see him, give us a call right away.
Yeah.
Scary.
Okay.
And he's all yours. Believe me, if he was here, you could take him.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
I support what you guys do. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened.
They were eventually able to contact him.
It's
by
the fact
phone,
that she's
during
like, oh,
which
we
it
just
sounded
don't know
like
if
he
this
was
happening.
walking
It's like,
outside.
what?
I just don't want to I don't know what's going to mess up his track. You want to talk to him? Hey, Austin, you okay, buddy? No? What's going on, man? Where you at? Why not? Yeah? She's going to be okay. 319 has him on the phone, trying to figure out where he's at. Where are you, buddy? You remember me? Dude,
so he's talking to him. He knows where he is and stuff.
It's me from last week, buddy. It's Officer Kingery. Okay, cool. Well, let's end this a good way then, huh? Yeah, this ain't the end of the world, man. She's gonna be okay. You're okay too yet. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
I just
her.
She's gonna be okay, Austin. Okay, that's the important part right now. She'll be all right. We got her help, and she's okay.
Bro, I need her. What don't you get?
I know, man. I know what.
I've been away for a long time, bro. I'm 17. I'm trying as an adult.
I know how you feel right now, but
So what's it saying?
But Austin, you and I, what we don't want to do is make this any worse than it is. Okay? Right now, it's not the end of the world.
Nuclear with it.
Okay?
I say go nuclear with it. Because what the fuck now? What do I got to lose now? My whole life just got thrown away.
Where are you?
Oh
where
my
can I
God,
find
this
you instead of
guy.
Somebody else finding you. I would rather talk to you.
How nuts.
I know. I don't want that to happen though. I would rather me and you talk and we get this hashed out, man.
He also mentioned making statements about by police and said that if he were found, he would need to be killed.
Oh my God.
If the cops show up, man, I'm willing.
Is there a place that you and I can meet where we can like have some distance and we can talk this out?
Searching further information. He's making.
It's scary, isn't it?
If he sees a cop, he's gonna die.
No.
So we don't have a confrontation?
Or anything, but I'm gonna hang up this call now because I have things I gotta take care of before I die.
Austin, please don't do this, buddy. Okay?
That's too fucking late, man.
You gotta work with me here, man.
I care, but
You gotta work with me here.
why?
So that nothing bad happens, okay?
Dude, so nothing bad happens. Even though I
Yeah.
just
Dude, I like
She's
that.
gonna be okay though. That's what I'm telling you, man. She's gonna be all right. I don't want this to go, you know. This is as bad as it's got to get right now.
314 is listening to him on the phone. It sounds like he's probably walking.
Yeah.
Please let me help you.
And he hung
He
up.
won't tell me where he is. He's definitely
He's not-
outdoors walking somewhere.
He's not going to tell him where he is. He's not going to tell him because, again, he's literally going, you know what, yeah, let's just go and do this. Let's just, let's go nuclear with it. And say this, the kid's 17 years of age. He has literally sliced up someone who he supposedly loves more than anything else. So, if it's more than anything else, why is he like, you know what, we're going to do this? You know?
The won't be
Insane.
anywhere. He's making threats of suicide by cop again. He sounded pretty convincing if we find him.
Yeah,
He does. He wants suicide by cop. That's exactly what he wants.
Just let him cool off. But
yeah, but not like that.
not with,
Water
Maybe let him
away.
go home.
not with this. One of us should have a less lethal out.
Probably. I wonder if we should try calling him back. I think that'll just piss him
You
off
want less
again.
lethal rounds?
I don't know. It's a nightmare, the location. Absolute nightmare. Should I call him again? I would try. 319. Can you note I tried to call, no answer. He won't tell me where he is. Remember what he was like last week? He's
Way elevated.
He's way above it. He remembered me though, and
During the call, dispatch pinged Austin's phone and was able to identify a possible location for him.
318 myself and 119 will head up.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
hey man, it's me again. You all right?
If you're asking if I'm safe, yeah.
Okay. What can we do, man? How can we handle this?
Can we have him back on the phone?
Yeah, you need to. It's. Yeah, he's not going to do it though, is he? This is the thing.
Austin soon agreed to meet at the high school where police had interacted with him during a prior incident. Before leaving, a few officers stayed at the pinged location in case Austin was being misleading about where he was.
Yeah, and then he could just jump out like in it. Tony, how's it going? How's your day?
Will you meet with me somewhere, Austin?
No.
You gotta get yourself turned in, buddy. Okay.
I'm either way.
Well,
Let me enjoy a little bit of freedom for another hour or so.
you gotta.
Let me enjoy my freedom for another hour. What is wrong with
Tell me
some
where you
people,
are.
isn't it? You know, absolutely insane.
I don't trust people right now.
I understand that.
Again,
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm with him
You
on
got
that. You know,
history, right,
it's.
I mean, I was.
history.
We do. You and I do. You and some of the other cops don't, but you and I do. I treated you like a man last week. Remember?
Don't fuck that guy.
I do
But
feel
I treated you
sorry
like a
for
man
him.
last week. Remember? I didn't throw you in my car and stuff you.
Really
And
nice to me. Holy shit.
I know, dude. I just want to handle this, me and you.
We both know that's not how it's gonna happen.
It's gotta, man. It's the only way this ends a good way.
Dude, there is no good way.
There's the way that we have right now, and then there's a bad way. And what we have right now is not the end of the world.
Dude, I'm going
Well.
to prison for a long time.
I told you she's gonna be fine.
I will never be able to purchase firearms. I will never be able to get a good job. But I just threw my life away. Dude, I don't think you understand.
You pick the spot, and I'll meet you there. Tell me where you're at, and I'll find you.
Meet me at the high school.
At the high school?
Alaska High School.
Was that the same spot we were last time, at the flagpole?
I would have them stay
With the
away from it.
flagpole, okay.
It's kind of a tricky thing to do, though. I mean,
I
we're
need
gonna-
people.
I need
It
people.
can't be just me and you.
They're gonna have to sit like a block or two away.
Yeah, they're going to
Disagree
have to.
meet
They
with
can't
me
just go straight
at the
in.
high school. But if we have 6 squad cars fly in there all at the same time before I get there, he's probably not going to do it. Probably the same place we met with them last week.
I copy. I'll head over there.
We're gonna ride in the same cars. It's like 2 squad. I'll park.
You know
over
what,
there.
folks, as well, though? I am going to stop this video just for a moment because I've just seen something on Twitter which is absolutely amazing. So, This was posted today, well, June the 18th. And it's regarding Johnny Depp's incredible gesture for more than 5 hours in the Child Jesus Hospital. How well characterized he is. He visited the children admitted to the oncology plant of the hospital. See? That's just awesome. You know, it's so good. So the actor, he's surprised the children of the Nino Jesus Hospital with a most unusual visit, as he did it, obviously dressed up as Jack Sparrow, as he always does. That is amazing. That is just absolutely like, yes, this is it. Patty, yeah, I'd say it's the way that this kid is at the moment. The only way I can see anything out of this situation is that the cops, they're going to have to do something a lot more than just non-lethal rounds, sadly. But yeah, so he was there for over 5 hours. Over 5 hours in character as well. And I just absolutely love this. At first, no one believed he was the real Johnny Depp. Some father came to think that he was just a very good character one. Oh my, that's amazing. That is absolutely incredible. He also taken part of Gabby into the hospital last September last year. Yep. Yeah, see, that's just awesome, innit? You know? That is just absolutely amazing. But yeah, so this guy, yeah, he's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be... Yeah, if I'm on TV. Yeah. Wait, I got something by... I think I still got it. Where is it? Oh, it didn't work. I didn't do it. No. Oh, I got rid of it. It was like a big zoomed in face. Yeah. But yeah, that's absolutely amazing, isn't it, though? That's absolutely amazing. Literally, he's gone there and, literally just turns up. And, it's just awesome in this. It's just so good. So good. Come on. There we go.
He looks like a trailer park boy. That's the best way I could say it. Like a guy that works in a...
Give me a minute, folks.
Mechanic shop.
Nope, that's not him. Yep, I saw it, man. 318, that's not going to be him. If 108 and 512 want to stay in this area, just in case that ping comes back in the same. Yeah, if you guys hang out here, just in case it pings back here. 318 location, I'm walking in from the library in the north.
I'm going to try calling him. 319, we don't have eyes on him here. The spot he was at the high school last week. Tried calling him again, he didn't answer.
At the high school, dispatch received a sudden 911 call from someone claiming to know Austin's whereabouts and that he was running around the ping location before abruptly hanging up.
We're getting a call now that he's at the Quincy Street apartments. We're trying to get exact apartment in the building. I'm not sure who it is. We're getting a call about it, but they just hung up on us.
I can see him calling and saying he's up there.
He said outside the Quincy Street apartments, now running, and the caller hung up.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay here.
A deputy who stayed at the location
is
advised
back.
they had found Austin and had him at gunpoint after he tried to flee on foot.
108, what is your traffic? 108, we got him outside those apartments. He's running southbound.
I'll go to Bluebird. I might go with you.
So he's heading southwest.
Gelf, I'm not going to look at that link. I don't know what it is. We have no idea what it could be.
There's bystanders. It's going to be a group of younger juveniles.
318 on scene, I got less lethal.
Several officers responded and observed that he was holding a knife in his right hand.
Here we go. It's scary, isn't it?
Hey, look at me and keep talking to me, okay? I'm good. Drop the knife.
Austin, drop the knife, man. Just drop the knife, man. Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife.
Aw, you're sluggish. Aw. I hope you don't feel sluggish soon. I am aware. See,
Drop the knife,
it is being awake, being alive.
Austin, man, let's
That's
talk
the best
about it.
thing.
Austin, drop the knife. Quite a lot.
Can you at least just sit and take a breath for a little bit? No,
And it do just, like
back up. Just sit down for a second, take a breath. Okay?
my giant head.
Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. So my mind just keeps trying to blank.
Richie, you ready if you need to move up?
It's not over. You're 17. Let's talk about it.
No.
I feel sorry for him.
So we can talk, man.
Why is it doing this? I don't know why it's doing that.
So I can talk to him. Okay. Hey, bud.
May have to close a few things.
Okay? You okay?
Yeah, we'll close a few windows. I think that's what the issue is.
Things aren't good right now. But like we talking on the phone, dude, okay? We gotta stop it now. Like we said, it's not the end of the world right now. She's gonna be okay. She's fine. This has gotta be it though, Austin, okay?
314. Stage medical at the middle school.
Just put that thing down, okay? Please.
It's like, dude, you're 17. You can be okay with this, like, you know? You can be fine.
You wanna come over here? No. Got a shot?
I'm alright. I like my angle. Just watch out for the bounce.
It's sad to see that.
Seeing that the other officers were prepared for a
this
less
guy's
lethal
being
response,
like this. It's
a round
sad.
was deployed at Austin.
I'm gonna go off you.
Impact!
Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife!
It is dropped.
It is dropped. At least they didn't kill him. That's a good thing.
It's your attack dog being put to good use, I see. It's training. Holy fuck.
319. Less lethal deployed. Shot. First responders, please. To, I think we're at, what, 510? We're 95.
You got anything else
Yeah,
on
see,
you?
recently, Gelf, I've had so many videos are just buffering. It's annoying. Die, how are we?
Did somebody pick that up?
Yeah, that's right.
You got it? All right.
Like I say it's almost over, but say with Gelf, you know, he's saying about, you know, my big head and everything else. How's this? How's this? Yeah, that was a big head. That was a big head on the old screen. I don't know what that laugh was. Yeah, YouTube has been buffering quite a bit recently.
Thank you, sir. You bet. Thank you.
My phone. Jeez.
I think one of the things as well, though, is that they do want people to use Google Chrome as well.
Phone baton. Stand up.
You pull my pants up or what?
Grab him in a minute.
Where's he got it?
It's in his leg.
Yeah, so we'll have a little look-see for a comedy one. Yeah, we'll get some funny videos. Definitely.
My phone.
Maybe.
Well, say I got the one Gelf sent me the other day regarding the romance scam from the guy in Home and Away. I got that somewhere. But yeah, we'll do that on Friday. We'll do a Friday.
Alright, thanks, guys. Good work.
We'll
Maybe take a seat in here for a second.
we'll have a comedy stream. I'll find some good things, some funny things, some funny videos, some funny articles, and we'll have a look-see that way. Maybe we can do that every single Friday. Do a comedy stream. That could be fun.
Looks like his phone absorbed the majority of it.
Well, Gelf, you missed it,
So you
bud.
hurt anywhere else?
Unlucky.
Are you hurt anywhere else? Okay, just your leg?
Yeah! Wow!
It was a 40mm less lethal round. Looks like the phone took most of it, but he still has some
phone
pain
to,
in
yeah.
his thigh.
So he got shot, he didn't get stabbed.
Nope, shot with the less lethal.
No, he wasn't stabbed. He's only did that to someone else.
It hit him square in the phone though, so I think that took the brunt of it. Must have been in his pocket.
Destroyed the phone there.
What's that? Yeah, this is the guy. I'll send any drugs or alcohol tonight just so I can tell these guys no. No? Okay.
You'll have to talk to her. I couldn't get a lot out of her because we were trying to get her out into the ambulance.
Yeah.
It sounds like she wasn't even, like he went through the window where she wasn't even paying attention, so yeah, I don't know what she's going to say.
You're sure you're not hurt anywhere else?
It's
just the
scary.
leg.
You know?
No.
He just climbed from the bedroom window.
I think we're still going to get you looked at though, right?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
This is why some people are scared to sleep with windows open because of this. You know? It's sad to see. But it's glad to see that the police were actually able to stop this guy and she wasn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been hurt anyway.
I'm going to go call mom, let her know that he's going to the hospital and in jail. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
At the hospital, he
Liz,
stated that he was
hello.
going to prison for a long time, admitted he didn't know why he did it, and expressed that he loved her.
You go down Alaska High?
I did.
Drop out or what?
Expelled.
Okay.
I ain't even got shit going for me. I'm not some cute little white girl that can get away with everything. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. Fucking away then. Yeah, I went up for what I did. I can get, if I'm lucky, probably 20 years.
Scary.
I read him Miranda. He wouldn't talk, but as I was talking to him, he would say shit. Be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I loved her. I'm going to prison for 20 years.
So she said that when she woke up.
Oh, no, Liz!
But it didn't restrict her airway or anything like that. I was like, did it restrict your airway at all? She said, no, he's a pussy, so.
314 out of the jail.
Yeah, let's see, we can, like I say, cause what we can do, we could do obviously like a Friday could be a comedy or fun stream. Say we could have a gaming stream as well, so on a 1 day or 2 days or whatever. Hey. Oh, yeah, you missed my big head. You missed my massive head. But you know what, though? We're gonna do it again. Yeah. Big head. Yeah, big head mode. I do like big head modes on games. They're quite fun. But yeah, like I say, what we could do, we could have a, like I say, a comedy stream on a Friday, just funny things. Thursdays, we could do like a gaming day. There's a lot of stuff we can do. A lot of stuff we can do. Sarcasm, hello. How the devil are we?
Left. Take a seat, don't get up until the jailers come out. I know we searched you a couple times.
Yeah, big head mode.
There's no like little pocket knives, nothing hidden anywhere. No? Okay. I just don't want them to find it and have another charge.
I used to love big head mode on GoldenEye.
All night, Austin? Have you been up all night? Is that why you're tired?
Thank you, Liz.
You normally stay up all night or no? No? Hey, Austin. Can I maybe try to stay awake just until they come out?
As a result, Austin was charged with felony counts of attempted first-degree intent.
But we're going to go back a minute. Why do all these people who, you know, serial, mass, whatever, and this guy like him, they all have the same Jeffrey Dahmer style glasses, don't they? They all have those style of glasses. Good thing I don't. We're not doing that.
As a result, Austin was charged with felony counts of attempted first-degree intentional
I will be, Cal. I will be getting some more of them done in the next couple of months.
Given a cash bond set at $50,000. Over a year later, he was found guilty due to a no-contest plea of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. The other charge was dismissed but read in. Ultimately, Austin was sentenced to 16 years in Wisconsin State Prison, followed by 4 years of extended supervision.
Good. Yeah, let's say I will be doing some more vlogs. Like I say, in August, I will be I'll be going to Bloodstock, my annual music festival, and I will be vlogging the 4 to 5 days of that. I'm also looking at trying to do like a live stream from there for like half hour or an hour, see how that goes. But yeah, like I say, you know what, I do miss vlogging myself. It's just so much fun. Right, so we've seen this one by here. Teen gets rejected. We do have a few other ones. We got entitled Instagram model. She tried to run over someone, which is absolutely insane. And it's like, oh, here we go, you know, it's, yeah, you know what, Sarcasm, it is nice to see that someone has finally actually got a proper sentence, not just a, oh yeah, 3 years reprimanded, oh, you can go, you know? But yeah, so we got that. You know what, let's have a quick look at something. I gotta be careful with certain funny videos as well, because a lot of times they flag it and they're going, oh, that's my video, even though it's not really theirs. Video. No, what's going on? Like, where's the one I saw? I tried looking for a funny body cam as well the other day, because some of them, oh my god, they are just absolutely insane. What we got? Oh, yeah, see, a lot of these are like over an hour long as well. A lot of them are. It's, like, say, have a look, but yeah, just put in funny body cams. So many things come up. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Have a look at this one. This one's insane. He jumped out the window.
Oh, no. F***ing way.
What is like... What the hell? You know, it's... Seeing that, you know, the guy literally jumped out of the window. And it's like, you've arrested people. Why aren't there bars, or why aren't those windows locked? So yeah, I bought the a sledge for my mum. No, she hasn't used it. I say literally because we literally have no snow down here. That was the funny thing for it, because she said to me it was like a week or so before I actually saw that in Costco, and what it was, my mum just went. She goes, you know what? It'd be nice to, if we had a sled, or something happens, if we get any snow, it'd be nice to have one. And it was literally by chance. Went to Costco and I saw it. And obviously, like I say, you saw it. It's like me and my dad was just like, you gotta get it. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm not too sure, Gelf. It seems that it may be in a court office. But, yeah, it could be. Could be a court. It could be, it was police custody. Police custody. Yeah, it is. It's just this guy's reaction.
Oh, no. Fucking way.
He's literally like, oh, no. He's like, he just can't grasp what's going on. The odds of getting snow. So, down here, we normally... If we do have any snow, and it's a big do, it'll be like every other year or whatever, and it'll mostly be in February time. That's when we seem to get a lot of snow. And again, down by here, because where I live, we'll probably have about 2 to 3 inches max. Well, my mate who lives in Caerphilly, he'll get about 15 to 20 inches. And literally, it's only like 10 miles away. But he is more inland, and obviously there's a bit more like mountains and stuff. But yeah, so you had that guy by there. There was one thing. Where have I got on here? Right, those ones are empty. Right, they're empty. Today we got. Oh yeah, the male Karen.
Stop.
The male Karen, folks. We have the male Karen. Right. It looks too much like a comedy, doesn't it? He goes straight for the window, straight away. He's like, I'll just check. Oh, the window's open. Let's just jump. And it's having that there is absolutely, it's insane. That they thought they could put someone in a room and that would happen.
What crime do you suspect?
But yeah, he does a medical emergency, this Chinese scammer. And a male Karen, as you can see right by there with his phone out, he supports him. I fucking hate male Karens. They're some of the worst people going.
Hey, stop. Stop.
Trying to run, see? Silly boy.
Police were called to a local store after employees noticed
I love laughing at Karens. Some of the best ever.
And replacing them with altered gift cards that he brought into the store himself. Keep in mind while watching.
You know what? I've never, ever thought about that. This guy is doing gift cards and he's exchanging them for fake ones that have already been used. That is awesome. That is a good plan.
Watching this video,
he got caught.
There is no actual medical emergency. This individual was checked out on scene by paramedics.
Ken's.
He was checked out by doctors at the hospital. He was perfectly healthy. He entered the country illegally and was caught committing a crime.
There
Then
you go.
He decided to put on a show and fake a medical issue in hopes that the police would let him go.
Hey, come here. What's going on, man? Can you take your hand out of your bag? Take your hand out of your bag. Take your hand out of your bag. Just stop. What's going on? What's going on today? Huh? Nothing. Stop reaching around for stuff.
Stay out of there.
What are you doing with all these? What are you doing with them? Huh? You speak English? Keep your hand. Take your hand out of your bag.
Wow, in June.
Take your hand. Here, just set these here for a second. You work here? You work here?
He can speak English.
English? What? Do you work here? You got ID?
No ID.
Driver's license? No? I don't know what that means, bro. Huh?
See, he thinks he can get away with it because, excuse me, he thinks he can get away with it because obviously he's like, oh, I don't speak English. People will see this now and they're like, oh, you have to be on my side, like this male Karen who comes in. But, I'm motioning my garden, eh? Yeah, and he's just like, oh, no, and it's like, no, it's, you're gonna know, you know? And with him having those gift cards, it's like, come on, mate. You know, and so when he said driver's license, it's like, no, I ain't got that. You know, he understands it, but, and obviously when he starts having a medical emergency, he speaks English.
License? Driver's license?
I just want to see Ken turn up.
That's it.
No, not yours.
You have a license? Do you have a driver's license? Okay. Hold on.
Look at all them.
Hold on. Watch out. I gotta get this.
No, they're not yours. Not now at the minute, bud.
Hold on. Let's wait. Okay. These yours? What are
See,
these?
he knows that. These yours,
Let's
yes.
go inside. Let's go inside. No, you. Let's go. Yes.
See, I'm not going inside.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Turn around. Let's walk inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Okay? I need you to go inside. Can you back up, please? Okay. I don't care what you film. Let's go inside.
Oh my, here he is. Look at
Let's
him.
go inside.
Here comes the Ken.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Inside. Hold on. You're not free to go.
So you're being detained?
Yes, he is being detained. Hey, stop.
No.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
What crime do you suspect him of?
Look at him, like, you know, the guy who's recording. Look at him trying to run. Straight, if he's trying to run, he's guilty.
Suspect him of. Put your hands behind your back. 78, step it up. He now falling to the ground.
He's cooperating.
Okay. Hey.
I'd arrest him. I'd shoot him, to be honest with you. That's me. I'd taser him.
Actually, he wasn't cooperative. He failed to identify himself
Yeah.
and tried to take off running.
Okay. Can you get up?
Man, I hate these Karens. Really do.
Okay. Get up, man.
So what he has stolen is he would have all those gift cards. He's taken all the ones that were in the store and he's replaced them with fake ones or ones that have already expired or already been used. Because again, having that many is just absolutely insane. But again, no, for all we know, he may have had one of these, you know, this call scammers. We want to be paid in gift cards. Hey, maybe this guy is Dacre Montgomery. You never know. Because, you know, he said to that woman, we need gift cards and Steam cards. We need these. So, you know, he could be a victim of a romance scam. Yeah, no. You know, it's all going into one. All of it.
Get up.
No.
What are you doing, dude? Not speaking any English. He handed me all these gift cards, which is what ordered for. And now he fell to the ground. I don't know what he's doing. Tried to get his license. I tried to show him our license to ask him for an ID. And then he did this weird thing. And then he tried to run.
That's very true, sarcasm.
Fell down? Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, what's your name? He hasn't said. Need you to get up, man. Stand up.
See, he's up. He's fine.
Identification?
Can you say anything? Sign language?
Oh, yeah. Fluently, I think so as well.
Did you steal these? Did you steal these? Did you steal these? You didn't steal
So
these?
he knows what he's saying.
I need you to stand up. Will you stand up for me? Stand up. Let's help you up. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. Stand up. So we just throw him in handcuffs to detain him for right now because he's not talking. Put your hands behind your back. Hey.
No,
Don't
see?
do this again. Here, just do it on the ground. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Have medical come? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
74, will you roll medical? Hey! He's conscious and breathing. He's pretending not to be alert. Doesn't speak
I'd tase him.
English. This is what we're getting. He's just laying there.
Oh, you can't. Can you feel this?
He opened the bag. The bag was empty, and that's what he pulled out all the gift cards.
It's almost like because he's been found, you know? He's been found, and it's just like, oh, I'll just give him over and I can go on my way. Doesn't work like that. That's what this looks like here. Yes, he does. Yes, last time I bought a gift card, something like that, was from Asda. And it was a 50 quid, multi one, like Costco and all these other ones you can spend it in. And yeah, I had to give the receipt to my brother-in-law because it was a gift for him for his birthday. And he had to validate it, he had to go through everything. So it's interesting to see that in America, it may not be like that. Because this is just, and that guy there just filming, look at him. Haven't you got anything better to do? You dress kind of smart, go to work.
For medical.
Is he in work? Or does he just go around pretending?
My friend, are you okay?
Can you back up? Hey, sir. Can you back up, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guy here named Mr. Karen. Ken Karen, that's the guy's name. This dude really needs to get out the officers' faces. Because I would tase this motherfucker in an instant. I just would. And it would be absolutely hysterical.
I'm checking on the well-being. Is he in your custody?
Right now he is. Yes. Will you stand back, please?
Well, I just see you just standing here watching it.
What would you like me to do?
You're not allowed to do what I'm allowed to do. You can't touch him. You can't.
Oh, mate, shut up.
I want to help him.
Sir, hey, sir, you need to back up now.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I'll taser you. Intimidator, how are we? How are you feeling today, bud? Any more headaches?
You want me to have medical?
It's me.
It's my voiceover. This is my voiceover, and I think it'd be a lot more funny than just this guy thought he could get away from the police. Chinese scammer, fakes medical emergency. Male Karen supports him. Bodycam footage at 5. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse than that.
We'll step it up, or I mean, he's breathing.
I love it.
He's breathing.
We're good.
They're on their way. And he was able to hold the conversation. He was fine. As soon as I rolled up, he started trying to walk away from me. I told him to come back, and then I was like, "You kept reaching in the bag." I'm like, "Stop reaching in the bag," and he pulled out all those gift cards. And then he tried to get him back, and then he tried to run. I just grabbed his hand, and then he just crumpled to the ground.
Hey, sir, I'm fine with you recording, but I am going to ask you to step farther away
It's
from
the whole
my scene,
running
okay?
thing, man. It's just...
Yeah, put up some tape, my friend. How far would you like me to be? 15 feet?
Enough that I don't feel like you're in my space. Hey, stand up. You okay?
I'm going to put these gift cards just in my car so
Oh,
I just
yeah.
keep blowing away. Okay. Yeah,
Got to do,
Hey, sir.
medieval. Look at him!
Hey.
This man is now pretending to be asleep. So, what would we do with people who pretend to be asleep? First of all, we would use a taser on the guy's nutsack. Because he's snoring, as you can hear.
Hey.
Oh, he's not snoring. This guy is having some kind of meltdown inside. He's probably thinking about, well, the better part of when he used to be in Japan or South Korea, running through the meadows and just being like, oh, I can scam anybody I want. Gift cards, that's the way to go. Why do I feel like I should be Jigsaw from the Saw franchise? Let's play a game. Make your choice.
Will you wake up for me?
This guy, man.
Sir, hey. You have any ID on you, man? Should we check his wallet to see if he's got any ID?
Yeah, he's out of it now. I'd, tap his nuts like, oi, come on, you awake? See what he does. That's always the best thing to do, is tap their nutsack.
Okay?
Always. Oh, he's waking up. He's like, oh, medical emergency. But I got to put my hat on. Oh no. My bag. Where's my bag?
Using Narcan or something? Possible?
Literally. Tase the nuts.
Hey. Hey. I mean, he's blinking at us.
Yeah.
Should we have that as a slogan on a t-shirt? How funny would that be on a t-shirt? Tase the nuts. I may put out a t-shirt. Tase the nuts. That would be so funny.
He was unresponsive. I'll administer it. I'm going to. Or unconscious, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, God. So, sarcasm. Funnily enough, it's what we use. So, if any of our mates, if we, just pretended to be asleep or whatever, always the thing to do. Smack the nuts. Because no matter what, you will literally wake up. Because obviously, if they're so sensitive, even like a little flick, just to get them to jolt up, like, oh, that sort of thing. Then you can tell if they're awake or not. And with this guy, literally just tase the nuts or flick him. And that's it. He'll wake up and be like, oh no. For all we know, he could actually come back and speak English because he got tapped in the nuts. You never know. But yeah, this, the way he's talking at the moment and way he's like, well, what's wrong? Tell us what's wrong, bud. You're in a foreign country. You're having a medical emergency. Well, medical emergency. What's wrong with you? There could be an underlying thing already.
Hey,
you never know.
Sir. Stay awake for me, okay? Hey, stay awake for me.
Stay awake, quick, run!
Hey, hold on. Hold on.
He wants to go to... Oh.
Okay. Where's your car? He hasn't said a word to us.
So...
Where's your car, sir?
If he hasn't got a driver's license... You haven't got a car.
This your car? Hold on. Just wait for a minute.
Dude. Literally, this man.
Up and he's trying to beat Pete pretty quick.
Yeah, he's trying to get out of there and just be like, oh, quick, go.
And then I'm like, hey, talk to me. And he wanted to say a word. He kept reaching his bag. I'm like, what are you reaching for? He pulled out a huge stack of gift cards.
Yeah, gift cards.
And he handed them to me. So they were starting to blow away. I threw them in my car. And then I was like, you have ID? I tried to show him my ID to see if I can get anything from him. Hold on. Yeah. Was it you guys?
I would ask them.
What's this guy doing?
He brought in these gift cards, and they're altered.
Oh, there we go.
We've been getting hit so hard with altered gift cards that we actually have started to color ours.
Gotcha.
And another store.
There we go.
That was the Kaysville. Have they reported that to their PD yet or not?
I don't know.
Okay.
So she called us, said, hey, we just busted him hanging gift cards.
But he made it away from there?
And then he just hung a bunch.
Just hung a bunch.
We watched.
I say he's got a whole staff.
There we go. You know what?
We just watched him.
They're on point, those staff members are. Like I say, what they're doing now as well. So, literally, they colour their gift cards. And he's come in with ones that don't go in there by the sounds of it. And they're like, yeah, we watched, and seeing him hang a bunch as well, it's like, holy hell.
Okay.
And then I said, hurry, call.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you guys did. I was in the area, so that worked out.
And he was squatting by our Amazons.
So what's he doing exactly? I mean...
So they take them, that you got a mind to tell, and so let me get you a good one. So, for instance, like this one.
Okay.
They cut them on the top, and then they take the card out. And then when the customers come and they open it and try to peel off their code,
the little sticker thing,
half the codes will be missing.
Okay.
So then they can't use it because they've already taken it.
I see what
you're saying.
And then they come in and say, I have no money on my card. And we're like, well, do you got the little paper that shows that it was activated?
There we go.
Do. Then we have to give them this process that they have to go through corporate to do an investigation.
Wow.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
And one of our Farmington stores has been hit before.
Okay.
And they caught him.
So they've hit Farmington, now they've hit Kaysville, now they're hitting
This
here.
is it.
And it's like a routine. It's a circle
We've been
cycle.
getting hit hard since I've been here.
Okay.
We've been finding
They're sneaky little fuckers, isn't they?
Do we have?
So these ones varies. So 25 to 500.
Up to 500.
And usually those are the ones that get hit, but then we have our ones that say 100. The 30
there we
pack
go.
of 30s.
Okay.
And then sometimes even our $25 ones.
Did he hang any more of this?
Not that I'm aware of. All I know so far are these because we only seen him squatting down where these were.
Look how many she has. All of those are the ones that he put in. That's absolutely insane. Well, so Kel, with that, because obviously there's so many different things to go through, and they could be like, well, if you've bought it, yeah, we got the receipt, okay. But then they gotta be like, well, because things have been stolen and the codes have already been activated or whatever, they can't just go, oh, sorry, here we go. Because anyone could just come in, right, okay, here we are, give me the money. Sadly, it doesn't work like, oh, just give them a refund. The way they will look at it, like, is exactly how she says. It will have to go to head office. They will have to do the investigation because how many, look how many she's got in her hand there. You know, and again, they're like what? They're not even, what, half an inch, 2 centimeters thick? So with all of that there, she could have well over 100 gift cards there. And people can come in, they can buy them all. And again, if you think about it, if you want to do another elaborate scam on top of it, right, okay, I'll go in, I'll change all these over, you go buy them, and then we'll come back and we'll say there's no money on them. That's what they can do as well. So that's literally double money. But yeah, head office will have to look into things, because again, it could be the people who are delivering them, they could have been the ones who are taking them, and the people could be working where they are manufactured. There's so many different avenues to go down. It's very sketchy, and obviously people will get angry. Oh, excuse me, people will get angry and upset, like, well, I just bought this, there's no money on it. And, you know, we need to look into it. But yeah, it's seeing that, we got the receipt, okay. You can literally do double bubble. Literally. Go in, get $100 gift card, get it. So, I've replaced it, then you go in and get it, spend $100, we've already got $100 of gift card, you're basically doubling your money. Which... It is actually very elaborate, you know. Aaron, good morning.
In, and that's exactly where he went. Like he went.
The ones he had in there were a bunch of Sephora.
So I'm wondering.
By the looks things, Dice. So what it is, again, they could just be. They could be thinking it's sealed.
Okay.
Just scan it.
He grabbed some Sephoras and dropped off these, and because they've been doing
he just
Sephora, Nike.
That's it.
Amazon.
There's a Razor. The Razor.
Razor's expensive.
The Home Depots and even Lowe's.
Okay. Yeah.
There's specific ones that they're slowly doing. They were doing our MasterCard Visas for a while, but we changed to what are called BlackCat gift cards.
Okay.
And they're location only activating.
Okay.
And
that's a good one.
All kinds of tamper evidence stuff that they can't figure out how to get past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Foil things that rip and all kinds of stuff.
I gotcha.
So
they would They were doing MasterCard and Visa.
Sure, no, I'm glad you guys called and caught on to that.
Holy
he doesn't speak
hell.
Any English, so we're,
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, see, of course he doesn't speak English.
Since it's the Asian ring that are doing this.
I don't know.
The suspect is interviewed in the hospital.
Hello. Hi. Hi, my name is Detective Elwell with the police department. I'm going to speak with this gentleman. Is that okay? Right now you are detained and not free to leave.
Oh.
就像我刚才说的，我叫Robert， 我是警察局的工作人员。您现在呢是
Good to see they got an interpreter there.
为什么不能够？只要我又没什么大案子，没什么案，没什么大。
Why cannot leave?
I don't have a major case. So he knows he's fucked. He knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy actually knows that he is in deep shit. And he thinks it's not a major case. You stole from stores, you had all those gift cards, and you think that you haven't got a major case. Sorry, buddy, you are going down.
I don't have a major case here.
I will explain that.
Yeah, you will get the Costa Hospital.
I'm going to inform you of your rights before I ask you any questions.
我等一下会跟您解释为什么您不能够离开，但是之前呢，我要先跟您宣读一下您的权利。
可以啊，因为我就那么一丁点的小事，我怎么会把我
Are you serious? What I did was insignificant. Ladies and gentlemen, round the world, we have found probably the person who thinks that he can get away with doing anything because he doesn't speak English. And in the words of A Life of Sarcasm, he's buggered, and he knows it.
那么一丁点的小事，我怎么会把我扣留啊？
I just that was what I did. That was a minor. Why are you detaining me?
You are in our country illegally. However, I'm going to treat you with the respect that I
Oh, even more.
I'm going to inform you of your rights, and then I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to tell you why you're not free to leave.
So, there's a few things here. One, he's illegal in America. Two, he is obviously committing a crime. Oh, Gelf, good night, mate. Have a good sleep. So yeah, so there's, he's illegal. He's committing a crime. He thinks it's not significant and it's not that bad, which shows that he has been arrested probably countless times for the same thing. And number three, the hospital, how are they going to pay for that? That's another one. And having the interpreter there, I'd be like, just tell him, no, he's being arrested. And seeing what's going on. Because what are they going to do? Just send him back to wherever he's from? But I want to know how long has he been in the country as well then,
子平，你进入到你非法进入美国，但是我会把你按照像普通的美国人这样给你足够的尊重我会跟您宣读您的权利，然后之后呢会跟您解释为什么你不能够离开。
It's mad, isn't it,
就没情绪了，就帮人家做一些事，人家就拿一点钱就给我，我就
Some gift card. Oh my god.
我就是没有钱实话。
I didn't have money to buy food, so I helped somebody else by making some gift cards.
No.
You have the right to remain silent and not
You're
talk.
committing a crime, that's it, bud.
You have the right to an attorney.
You may think it's insignificant.
你听明白了吗？
听明白，就是我这样一丁点的小事，怎么弄到这么大了，好像很大的案子一样。
I understood, but what I did that was so minor. Why are you treating me like I committed a major crime?
What did you do that you think is minor?
就是把人家雇我，就我几张卡给我拉进去一下，被店里发现嘛，我就没有到那边嘛。追求警官们高抬贵手啊，放过了好久了，好不好
？Just
absolutely nuts.
Me and took some gift cards to the store, which was found out. Please just let me go.
I really don't understand this dude, why he's doing Neo. It's like, mate, you're gone. That's it. Yanni, hello, how are we?
就拉点钱，就我拉进去，我也不知道。
Yes, they hired me. They gave me some money, and they asked me to take the gift cards to the store. I don't know.
How many stores did you take?
我也不知道有这么严重的，很重心。
您把礼品卡拿去几个店里呢？
就今天第一次啊，就不知道啊。
Just today. This is the first time. I don't know.
And how many stores today?
今天您去了几家店？
就这一家。
Just this one.
Just this one. Yeah, I don't believe him. I don't believe that.
I know you're lying.
There's
That's
more.
Not true. I have you on video surveillance at other stores. Tell me the truth.
子平，你是在说谎。我这里有这个视频的，我这里有监控的录像，你要讲真话。
我就是找这一家，其他地方没去。
This is the only one. I have never been anywhere else.
Exactly, Dodd. That's what I'm thinking.
Is that you?
就是这一家。
这是你吗？
就是这一家。
That's the one.
Okay.
That's the only one.
That store is not here where these officers contacted you. That's another store. So that's at least 2 stores. So tell me how many stores.
这个呢，并不是这些警官把你抓住。
Oh yeah, he's been caught before. He's way too calm. 100%.
几家店？
就是一家吧。
Just this one.
Okay. So this photograph is you?
这个照片里面是你吗？
是啊。
How mad is this, though?
Yes.
Oh, Tony, no, it's not.
追求他警官高抬贵手，我就是老头子，就是没又肚子想吃饭，没有钱吃饭。
Please, officer, cut me some slack. I was just hungry. I didn't have money to buy food.
Who hired you?
Yeah, like I say, I don't believe this guy 100% at all.
I don't know. It's just by it's on the roadside.
It's on what side?
On the street.
Okay. When did they hire you?
是什么时候雇佣你的？
这是早上找过，我经过那边，他就给我。
Just this morning when I was passing by, you hired me.
Where did they hire you?
是在哪里雇佣你的？
就在那就是今天发生的那个超市那里吧。
Exactly. No one's stealing to feed their family. It makes you think, doesn't it? It really does.
您是为什么会在犹他州的雷城呢？
我就是没行走，从那边经过嘛，从那边经过嘛。想找点活干嘛？就是。
I was just passing by that place. I wanted to find some work to do.
Where do you live?
您住在哪里？
就在我也说不清楚，不会说啊，我躲在在哪里啊？
I don't know. I don't know how to say my address.
没地方住，一般都是在公园里面。
We're usually at the lake. I spent the night in the park. Ugh.
我也是刚到。
I've just arrived.
I just came here. I usually spend night in
Yeah.
some park.
Are you staying in a hotel?
您是住在旅馆里面吗？
没有，没有。
No. No.
When you were taken into custody, you had a hotel key card on you. 2 hotel key cards on you.
那是捡来的，捡来路上捡来的，随便放在钱包里面，没有用的。
I found them on the street. I put them in my I just put them in my wallet. It's useless.
No.
When you dropped gift cards
This
off today,
guy.
how many gift cards did you leave at the store?
Oh God, Tony, 100% he would have been in a lot more different states.
How many gift cards did I leave at the store? Like 7 to 8.
No, it was more than that. We saw him. It was a wad.
Gift cards? What brands or store gift cards?
您留下是什么样的礼品卡呢？是哪个品牌？
我也不知道啊。
It's nuts, isn't it, when you see people like this?
I have no idea what brand they are.
Okay. Zipping, I know you think that what you did is minor, but I have evidence to believe that you committed communications fraud within Davis County. I don't believe that you are the only person involved. However, you will be booked into jail today, and immigration will put a retainer on you, and you're going to be deported back to China.
但是我不认为您是这个案子里面唯一的人，但是呢，您会进监狱，然后这个移民局会把您羁押，然后呢会给您强制离境。
我就是没有生活，求你了，放过我吧，好不好？
I just have no means
Exactly.
of living. Please let me go.
Please let me go. No, sorry, you are not going.
I'm just an old man with no means. Please cut me some slack.
Cut me some slack? Nah, mate.
Please let me go.
You don't deserve anything.
Thank you. Please let me go. Please.
No, you're not going anywhere, bud. You've committed a crime. You're going to jail.
Please let me go. Please let me go.
Do you want to tell me who? Do you want to tell me who gave you gift cards?
我是路边经过那里，他就给我，就我拉进去，放那里给我几块钱，多少钱？
It was on the street. I was just passing by. He gave this to me for some money, for a few dollars.
Yeah, right.
How much money?
He offered him nah, I don't believe any of that.
$2.
$2?
And I didn't even get the money.
没有，就是我就是上午就是经过那边。
No. Just this morning, I was just passing by that place.
You said
It's just that there. I was just passing by. No. I don't know how I got
I
here.
don't know how I ended up here.
Yeah, right.
We're done with this. Okay.
Sarcasm, exactly.
Thank you for your help today.
Got a nice place to be, food 3 times a day, yard work.
I think the nurse wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So so
The
many
doctors in
things
the
they could
hospital
do.
gave
You
him
know,
a clean bill of health.
exact
Stand
clean
up.
bill of health. There we go.
And then turn around, put your hands behind your back like this, and face that way.
You are arrested.
Yeah,
turn around. No.
Turn around. Good. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're under arrest. You know exactly what's going on. Ugh.
Name 74, 1082, 1 male. All right, go this way.
Cassandra, it is wasting. It is 100%. It's insane that this guy thinks he can just go around doing this and be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. No.
Sarge, I'm not sure.
But I'm just glad the police are like, oh yeah, he's fit and healthy. They've all said he's fine. Get in the back, you're going to jail. Oh, it doesn't tell us what's going to happen.
The suspect was jailed without bail before his initial appearance.
Is that all, though? That he was jailed without bail? Yeah, that guy. He needs just to go into jail, and that's literally it. The way he was going on about it as well, just the way he was saying that, oh, some guy I bumped into the street. No, sorry, no one bumped into you and gave you 7 or 8 gift cards. It's just the way that he's saying, he's there legally. How long has he been there? How long has he been doing this kind of scam? And to be honest with you, the store that he stole from, how much money are they out? You know? But yeah, that was actually a very elaborate scam. I will say that myself. But yeah, again, that fake Karen, though, the guy who's recorded. Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? You know, what's going on here?
That guy was just annoying. He was a pain in the ass. If I was the cop, I would be like, tased. Just get rid of him. I'm going to tase you in the nuts. I'm going to throw you in the back of the cop car, and you are going to jail. And you, Mr. Ken Karen, I'm going to tase you just for you being a little bitch and recording and stating, are you okay, sir? Do you need help, sir? Did you steal these? Yeah. He's just getting tased for the fun of it.
Yeah, it's... Angel, yeah, that's more than likely what it's going to be. Jail and then deported if he's illegal. Well, I think, they found out he was. But it's absolutely nuts when you see things like this going on. And just the way that they think that they're entitled. That's the thing that really pisses me off. Is when these people get arrested, they think they're entitled to things. And it's like, first of all, you committed a crime. You're not entitled to jack shit. You know? It's really annoying. I think that's one of the things that's annoying me at the moment with the things that are going on in California with the ICE raids and everything else. And again, it's like in this country. If you're here illegally, you have to go, or you have to plan on getting into the country legally. That's what you have to do. And did any of you see Arnold Schwarzenegger on The View yesterday? Where they tried getting Arnold Schwarzenegger to condemn these ICE raids and all that kind of stuff. And he stuck up for America. He's like, I'm an immigrant. I did it legally. Everything that I am, this country has done it for me. I love America. If you are illegal, you are a guest. You need to treat America correctly and all this stuff he went through. Which is true. It's like here in the UK, we got a lot of stuff happening with people coming over on the boats. And again, they're being put up into hotels. Perfect example that I can talk from. Here in Cardiff, we got a place, Culverhouse Cross, where it's like a big, like a retail factory outlet and all that kind of stuff. There's a hotel there called the Copthorne Hotel. 4-star hotel, 4 or 5-star, one of those. Beautiful hotel. It's shut down in It was either 2022 or 2023 because the government, they booked the entire hotel out for 2 years. And they put all these, and they put all these immigrants into this hotel, the ones who are here illegally. It's absolutely nuts. It's, when you see, it's like, you know, it's, if you're doing something illegal, if you're in a country illegally, then basically, if you're going to cause crime, you should be deported straight away. And the one thing that really, again, is, we've seen it on social media again, obviously, with these things. You're seeing these people being taken from homes and everything else. Some of these people have been in America for like 30 or 40 years. It's like, right, okay, you know, they got families, they got kids and everything else, they got jobs. But the thing in my back of my mind is like, you've been here that long, why didn't you apply for citizenship? Why didn't you try and become a legal immigrant, you know, a legal migrant in that country? You know, it's weird. It's so weird. And so many things going on. There's so many things being said on the right side, on the left side, in the middle, wherever. And to be honest with you, the way I look at it, everyone is just wrong. But again, no, I just look at it as like, why can't everyone just get along? Why can't everyone just be nice to each other? Again, I just want everyone to be happy. You know, I just want everyone to be happy. But yes, have a little look, see what else we got by here. This could be a fun one.
You don't know this guy. I don't know.
This is an entitled Instagram model who tries to run over a man after she demands his money.
I model
Nuts.
and I have a lot of followers on Instagram. And
She's sitting here saying she don't even know this guy, and then he just reached in the car, just out of the blue, took her phone and smashed it. I'm like,
yeah.
And
so she's the one who did it, not him.
that didn't happen anyway. She said she did. Okay.
Did it twice.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, see, there's this beautiful thing called surveillance video.
Yes!
On June 25th, 2020.
You know what? We actually got someone here, which we could actually, like, you know, there's this beautiful thing called surveillance footage. Yes, this copper could be like us.
3. Something strange happened at a Quick Trip gas station in Chamblee, Georgia. A woman told police that a Hispanic man she didn't know suddenly jumped into her car, grabbed her phone, and tried to steal the vehicle. But she didn't let him get far. She slammed her car into his, stopping him right there, allowing an officer to show up and catch him right on the spot.
Okay.
This Tahoe radio.
Let's have a little look-see. Let's see what she's going to be saying.
Who called? What's going on?
This person went in my car and grabbed my phone, slammed my phone on the floor, and I tried to get behind him so he wouldn't take my phone because I don't know how to get back, and he just stole my phone.
Who's the Camaro?
Mine.
So you ran your car into it?
No, I was trying to park. I was trying to like get behind him, and he was gonna get in the car. He has my phone in his hand.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't want to give it.
Do me a favor, man. Okay. Turn around. Okay.
So straight away,
Can we
they're
figure out what's
arresting
going on,
him or
okay?
detaining him, as they want to call it.
Who's? That's your phone?
Yeah.
All right. Just leave it there for just a second, okay? Come here. Let's sit in my car real quick.
When the officer arrived, the Hispanic man didn't even get a chance to speak for himself. Everything seemed to go against him. The woman was
Straight
loud,
away,
confident,
as we were saying.
and completely took over the moment. She told her side with so much energy that there was no space left for his version of the story. And to make matters worse, she claimed he stole her purse, which was still in his hands.
Yeah, the
If
phone
he
was
thought
still
the
there,
worst
which
was
we did
over,
see.
He was dead wrong. She was just getting started.
Oh, here we go.
I was about to get something from the store.
Okay.
And he was parked next to me, and he went in.
Where were you parked initially?
I was parked next to the
Tahoe?
Yes, I parked right there. I was about to get something from the store because I'm about to take my kids. He about to go to.
Straight away, it's, oh, you know, where were you parked? Literally, you could see your car. You were parked right next to him. And the cops, oh, what, next to the car? It's like, oh my, look at, again, seeing how she's done that as well. He didn't try and reverse. You could see that because he's literally right up against, with it. You can see, look how up against the store or the wall he is. He's parked there. And obviously she crashed into him. Which is not going to go down well.
His friend's house. I parked there, and he's saying I go to this Spanish place. He said he recognizes me and stuff. So he went inside my car, and he's like, "Why you haven't been responding to my text messages?"
Do you know this guy?
No, I don't know him. I have people that are trying to talk to me. I have people.
So you don't know him any more than you know me.
How has he got her phone number for text messaging then? Or is she going to say, "Oh no, it's on Instagram because I got thousands of followers"? That's what it is.
No.
Okay.
And he goes inside my car. He was like, "Why?"
While you're inside it?
Yes. While I'm inside my car.
So you're in the driver's seat. He just opens up the passenger door?
Yes. He recognized me. Or I guess he recognized me.
Thinks he recognizes you?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. And he went inside my car. He was like, "Why you haven't been answering my call?"
She's more entitled than she actually thinks she is. It's literally like, "Oh, well, he recognized me." Well, I think he recognized. Sorry. You think you are some kind of supermodel on Instagram. They're the worst people going, some of them, the Instagram influencers. It's like, shut up. You probably got an OnlyFans, you know? It's like, you literally don't have a word in anything.
And stuff. And then I said, I don't even, like...
Oh, yeah, making it up as she goes along, 100%.
I'm just shocked. And then he got mad, and I was telling him to get out my car. He grabbed my phone, and he was like, "Okay, since you don't recognize me," he threw my phone on the floor. And then I said, "You can't take my phone." I tried to park my car behind his truck so he wouldn't, because he was about to walk off. Y'all can look at the cameras and everything. He was about to walk off with my car, with my phone.
She's just said it. You could look at the cameras. Darling, you should never have said that because the camera is against you by the looks of the beginning of this video.
And as I'm trying to park, I guess I hit him or whatever. And he had these...
So you hit him and he never moved his car?
Oh, there we go.
I was trying
to
park behind him.
So he took your phone, went to walk off,
You were
and then
trying
what?
to park behind
Get
him.
in the car in his truck or whatever to take my... He was just running off with my phone.
And then you backed out and then backed into the car and then went forward into the car?
Yeah.
She basically tried running him over.
Because I don't know how to get home. I don't know how to do nothing without my phone. I'm sorry. I'm still nervous.
So where do you stay at?
I stay like in Windsor Parkview on Chambly Road.
Okay.
Di, thanks for stopping by.
And I tried.
See you next time, Di. See you tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow, that is.
I guess I hit his car.
Okay, so you hit the car. So that damage on the back side of the car, that's old.
Yeah, that's old.
Okay.
He was running off with my phone.
He was running off on my phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another fuck around and find out moment. This Instagram model, who thinks she is some sort of Instagram influencer, she says that this guy probably knows who she is. He probably recognizes me. No, he recognizes. No, he doesn't. He probably does. Because I'm on Instagram. I have thousands of followers, you know. It's how it goes. I'm famous on Instagram. God damn it.
You have your ID?
Pretty privileged, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
He says that he knows me from, because sometimes I go to this Spanish club.
Aaron.
Be a lot of Spanish people.
No shit. You don't know this guy.
I don't know. I model and I have a lot of followers on Instagram and stuff.
And?
So you've never been romantically involved with this guy? Nothing?
No.
Okay. With the woman's story and the scene the officer walked into, it looked like an open and shut case. The man was already in handcuffs, and everything pointed to him being guilty. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Not even close. Because the man had his own version of what happened. One that made just as much sense.
Oh.
He said that that's his friend. And they actually came to this location to exchange some money that she owed him. It's about $1,000. He said he was inside of the car.
She owed him $1,000.
About the money. She refused to pay the money, so he grabbed her phone and threw it on the ground, in his way of
now
saying,
it makes sense.
I'll break your phone, then you ain't gotta owe me the money.
Okay, so he admits that he broke the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask him.
Grab it and threw it on the ground.
Threw it on the ground, yeah. Ask him how that happened.
Okay. ¿Qué pasó con los datos? Okay. So he said when he grabbed the phone, got out the car, he threw it on the ground, he was gonna pick it up and give it back to her. And that's when she said, "Oh, you gonna break my phone? Hit your car." That's how that happened.
Okay, so he breaks the phone, and then she pulls out and then just rams his car.
So
tried running him over.
Okay. So he says when he broke her phone, he was gonna grab it and give it to her. That's when she said, "I'm gonna hit your car." She ended up reversing.
She actually went and did it.
Strike this car. And I'm calling the police.
What is wrong with these people?
She said she was calling police?
No, he said he was calling police and said,
so
she said he did call.
So he rang the police, not her, because her phone was broken.
Well, I think it initially went to Chatcom. I think it went to Brookhaven because we're so close. So fuck, I got criminal damage on both parties.
Yeah,
because he's breaking the phone. The phone's $1,200. She's ramming his car.
Did she admit to ramming the car?
Yeah, she said she hit the car.
Yeah. So yeah, you got.
So
absolutely nuts.
Hopefully they're getting the video camera footage just so I can see the unbiased version of it. Because she's sitting here saying she don't even know this guy, and then he just reached in the car. Just out of the blue,
it's like ain't gonna happen. She knew.
He's saying that they were both in the car, that they met at this location to exchange money.
Okay.
And it was $1,000. So, okay, I mean, that sounds...
Let me go ask her again. Let me go.
The man's story was clear and straight to the point, and that made the officers pause. Things weren't adding up as neatly as they first thought, so they went back to question the woman again. But this second round of questioning didn't just raise more questions, it uncovered something truly shocking.
Oh, here we go.
So at any point in time, was he sitting in your car?
Yeah.
He was sitting in your car?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So...
He came in my car.
Honesty is the best policy right now.
She's
Why
fucked.
were you and him here?
He has my number. I give like the places. You know how you meet somebody, whatever. He has my number.
Okay.
He told me to. He called me. I don't know him like that. Like he told me.
You know him well enough that he was in your car. Okay. So
yeah.
We'll move past that. I don't care how y'all know each other.
I mean, okay, and basically he came here saying that he had gave me some money or something.
Did he give you money?
No, he didn't give me money.
So you didn't owe him money?
You don't owe him $1,000.
And I was like, no, I don't owe you money. You sound crazy and stuff. And then he's saying that he was telling me, oh, I don't want no relationship with you, this and that. Just weird stuff. Like, I don't want him.
Is she a prostitute?
Like I don't even. I just know.
That's what it sounded like to me, folks.
Okay.
And then he said, okay, well, since you don't want to be with me, he grabbed my phone and threw my phone on the floor.
So he said you owed him money. You said you didn't owe him money. Y'all had an argument about that. He grabs your phone, throws it down on the ground.
No, I told him I don't want to talk to him.
Okay.
I don't know him.
Well, he's saying this is about money. You're saying this is about y'all having a sexual relationship. So.
No, that's.
Well, I'm not saying you're having a sexual relationship, but you're saying that's what he was implying. He's saying it was about money. You're saying it's because he wants to get with you. Correct?
Do we think she's one of those?
Threw it on the ground. He got out, threw it on the ground.
And I tried to get my phone from him.
Okay. And then
it does, doesn't it, Angel? It's exactly what it sounds like.
He was about to do something, like he was about to put his hands on me, and I said, "You're not gonna put your hands on me." And he grabbed my phone.
Okay, and got out of the car and smashed it.
Yeah.
A seamstress,
drove your car into his car.
Not
Lady of the night.
Okay.
Self-defense thing.
Okay. Well, I can go ahead and tell you, your car hit his.
Not purposely.
No.
Oh, okay, but you still hit the car. The car obviously was.
What's going to be even funnier is when they go and check the CCTV footage, and they see that she tried running him down. It's like you could tell on her face there. She knows she's done for, because with her they're stating as well. Go and check the surveillance footage. It's like, well, okay, we will. You know, you've literally just told us. How you want us to witness you doing a crime. But yeah, it's both of these people sound sound wrong, you know?
Was hit by your car. So that's the facts of the matter right now. So we've established that y'all somewhat know each other well enough for him to get in your car, and y'all were talking, and I guess had an argument.
He tried to take my phone. That's
I get that he tried to take your phone, but initially you weren't being very honest with me when you made it sound like this random. You made it sound like this random dude just walked up to your car.
Literally, that's exactly what it's.
He got in my car.
Yes, but you know him.
You came here to meet him.
Yeah, but I didn't expect for him to just. He's crazy in his part for just.
I don't know him. I don't know him. So why did you come to the place to meet him? Literally, it's... You know what? We would literally get more sense out of slamming two stones together.
To get in my car like that.
Okay.
He started arguing about...
Okay.
I don't know if he's on drugs or what. He grabbed my phone and he slammed it on the floor.
Okay. All right. Sit tight for a second.
According to the man, they actually knew each other and had agreed to meet at the gas station.
Oh.
But things didn't go as planned, and that's what led to the argument. Completely different from the woman's original claim that he was a total stranger. Now,
he's not a stranger,
during her
though.
second interview, her story suddenly changed. She said he wanted a relationship and was bothering her. But here's the twist. She accidentally admitted that they did know each other. She still denied owing him any money, which was part of his claim, but the fact that she now admitted they'd met before was a major red flag for the officers, especially since her story was starting to show cracks. With both sides still clashing and full of contradictions, there was now only one way to find out what was really happening.
Behind you.
She's the aggressor.
Okay, so what do you guys got?
Watch video.
Here's the footage, folks. Here's the footage.
Fantastic.
We're gonna see that you're a dumb person. Turn that big light off in the middle, innit? We need to see it.
Hey, Hardy, can I hand this off to you? Thank you.
Okay, come on. Come on. The suspense is killing me. Right, so he's getting out.
In the car.
Aaron, I know. It's literally like I'm looking at the camera, like I'm gonna commit a crime right here so everyone can see me. Oh god, it's gonna be so funny.
32, I told you. Yep.
Oh!
And yeah.
This woman literally tried running this man over. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this creature of the night. She literally tried running him over. Well, she actually did hit him with the car door. Now, the car door is probably open because it probably doesn't shut anymore. But yes, fucked around and found out. She literally had him in the car and she said, I've never met him before. Then why would you have someone like him in the car in the first place? Then why would you try to run him over? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the idiot people of the day. The idiot pair, so to speak.
That didn't happen anywhere she said she did. Okay.
No. Did it twice, damn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is not...
Yep, Tony.
...the story that we got. Oddly enough, it was not... it's not the picture she...
The video uncovered something disturbing. When the woman rammed her car...
I love the red arrow, like, this is the surveillance video. It's like, we know, this is what we're enticing.
into the other vehicle, she came dangerously close to hitting the man, almost pinning him between the cars. In criminal terms, that would be considered assault and criminal damage.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Would have to wait. For now, the officers finally knew which direction to focus their investigation.
Yeah, look at the car
and
door.
now the woman was in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Can you step up, please?
You're under arrest, darling.
All right, turn around for me, okay?
You're going in cuffs.
Turn around. Well, see, there's this beautiful thing called surveillance video.
Yeah.
Right.
And it paints a very different story than what you just told me.
Do you see that he smashed my phone on the floor?
It's funny how the guy is actually standing between the cops. He's out of cuffs. Yeah, it's... So with that there, if she owed him money, do we think that he's her pimp? Could very well be. Yeah, Cal, she should have been honest from the get-go. I think she was trying to look after her image, I think. Look, but then again, no, it's like, come on. There's surveillance footage. You parked your car right under the camera. And you did this. You tried running a guy over. You tried pinning him between your car and his car. He could be the pimp, though. If owing the money is true.
Yeah, and I also saw where you rammed his car twice and almost hit him. Actually, you did hit him.
No, because he's trying to take my... Well, you're making it seem like I'm...
That's the definition of being arrested.
He went in my car.
Okay, let's walk this way.
Can you call my mom? Can you give it to me?
So, he literally explained everything that they saw on the surveillance video. And she's like, well, you're trying to make me look worse. It's like, well, no, we're just telling you exactly what looks like on the camera. Oh, some people, man, you know, they're just not bright, are they?
Can you call my mom?
I knew. Yeah,
I knew this was going to be a good video.
Which car do we want to put her in?
Oh, Cal, yeah,
Can we put them in yours?
So the way they do it is like, oh, we sell services like,
He's not taking anything. He's
not like taking company anything. And stuff like that.
What goes where?
But again, if anything happens between you and a paying person, again, you're only paying for their company. If anything else happens, it's strictly up to the adults. That's how they word it.
I'm saying you were arresting me for what?
Ag assault and criminal damage.
Yeah.
What is that?
You ran him over.
To hit another person with a car.
I self-defense.
Ma'am, he wasn't a threat to you. He was outside the car.
He was inside my car.
It was self-defense. Self-defense. It was self-defense. No, it wasn't, darling. It was not self-defense. You are on camera, reversing your car, trying to hit him. You then drove forward to try and hit him again. It was self-defense.
He took my phone.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you hit him with a car.
He took my phone.
He tried to hit me inside my car. Please, I have 2 kids. Don't do this to me.
There it is. Literally. Oh, we can't see what's happening inside the car. Oh, he tried hitting me in the car. And now she's saying she got 2 kids. Literally. Oh, I'm telling you, man, it's weird, you know, it's...
That doesn't matter. You're going to jail right now for ag assault.
For what?
Have a seat, please.
Why?
Please don't do this to me.
It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
With the woman now in handcuffs, it was clear she was on her way to jail. But just before things went any further, she made one last desperate attempt to save herself. Out of nowhere, she dropped the excuse of the century to justify everything she'd done.
Can you please listen to me? Please, as a person, I'm not even talking.
Ma'am, I don't even need to listen to you anymore because you've been lying to me.
I have not been lying.
Yes, you have. You haven't been honest with me. And I've got video
camera
footage. I know what happened. He smashed your phone, yes. But you also ran him over with a car and then hit his car twice.
How am I supposed to, how am I supposed to...
You're supposed to be a rational adult and not try to run somebody over.
I was telling him I have anxiety and I have ADHD.
Okay,
I can't
who cares?
Like that.
That doesn't give you the right to act like an idiot. All right, they're going to finish up with the cars. We're en route. When we get to the jail,
No fucking way did she just say that.
I have anxiety and ADHD. And? Is that meant to stop you from, like, is that just an excuse now? You're going to be using that excuse. Because you nearly ran someone over. You could have killed that person. What if you pinned him between the doors and the car? You can't say that you have anxiety and ADHD because that doesn't make you do that. I don't think that way. No, sorry. Literally, out of everything you have said tonight, darling, you have been absolutely idiotic. It's... Kel, exactly. She just keeps talking. This woman needs to just shut up. Because, well, she got 2 kids at home, as she's saying, and it was self-defense.
I just need you to get his telephone number for me and his address.
Wow.
His.
Oh. As effort night wasn't already falling apart, things took another dark turn. During a full search of her car, officers found something even more incriminating.
Yes,
drugs! Be drugs!
Hey, so I found what would give the appearances of a crack rock on her passenger or driver's side floorboard.
He's the dealer! That's why she owed him money! Wow, there's us thinking, literally,
that she owed money because he could have been a pimp or whatever, but no! He is a drug dealer. That's why she owes him $1,000 because she's bought crack from him. Wow. Oh my days. What, and I mean what, is going on? Oh, she is so stupid, she is so dumb, she is so done. Oh my god, I'm ADHD and anxiety, self-defense, I'm a drug dealer. Yeah, I smoke crack cocaine. I smoke crack, it's a crack rock, you know, I owe $1,000. Wow. Just, wow. When we say wow, I mean wow. Just, wow. Insane. Really is.
It's got a real funky consistency.
yeah,
to
get
it.
years in prison, 100%.
It came back pink and blue. So I'm going to book that into evidence. In Homeboy's car, so she has a Marriott key.
Oh.
Some dude from the cab SO just showed up, said that she called him to come get her.
Bowsette, good morning.
In Homeboy's car, he's got box cutters and condoms and a bunch of phones and a bunch of
Oh!
So that's going to be the other half of the 32.
Wow, there's more!
She's at 32 all the way.
Yeah, so that would explain it.
So charge her with the Schedule 2 as well?
That's up to you. I mean...
Well, if you're booking it in evidence, I'm going to charge it.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it's funky. It's a big-ass rock, man. But it's funky. It was like... I had to look at it a couple times, and even Hardy had to look at it. It's going to get yellow tinge, but...
Wow.
So I'm going to book it in as cocaine, and then...
Yeah, you got to.
I won't argue the schedule with you on this one, though, because last time you won.
If I remember correctly, it's Schedule 2.
I'm not... You know what, sarcasm? Let's have a little look-see.
Yeah, I had to remind myself. But I also learned not to argue with you. Not on that, anyway.
Yeah, just if you can, take a picture of it, and then just text me where you found it, and then obviously text me the weight of it whenever you weigh it.
Yeah, I'll get it booked in.
All right, well, that's awesome.
And just when it seemed like the situation couldn't get any stranger, it did. Faced with the new evidence, she offered an excuse even more bizarre than the first.
Oh, here we go!
And there was a crack rock found on your side of the car.
Are you sure it's crack?
Yeah, my supervisor tested it. It tested positive for cocaine.
That's not my car.
Put that in there.
Why would we need to put that in there? We don't roll around with random. We don't roll around with random.
I get paid more for that, or what? Because I don't. What the
Nope, I don't get paid any more for taking any more people to jail.
Wow.
Or putting any more charges on them. I get paid the same amount.
Oh hell, crack in my car. Are y'all?
So, but
you're done for, darling.
He's got his
you are done for.
That's what I'm saying. He could have put that in my car. He was in my car.
Oh.
But you were driving it. So it's on
it's on your side.
Well, he tried to act like he was about to hit me. He could have threw that right there. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
he could have fell off of him when he was about to hit me and then took my phone.
Okay.
something in his car?
No.
There was nothing in the guy's car. It's all in hers.
We searched both of them.
Crap.
Yep.
Oh.
Back here, to that. Stand behind the line to that.
Hey, Garcia. Garcia. Take this. Let me get.
In the end, the man was hit with a charge for second-degree criminal damage to property. But the woman's list was much longer. She was charged with criminal damage to property, second-degree aggravated assault, and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. If you enjoy videos such...
Substance, that's... Yeah, I was going to say, just looking by you now, that's what it seems to be. It is controlled substance. Wow. I still think she's a lady of the night. I think that, yeah, she is. It's just the way that she was going about things there. It's like, yeah, you do seem to be this type of person. But yeah, it's a drug charge because obviously they found it and that's what it was. But right, what we got by here? You see, I don't pay, I get paid. Right, so it's interesting to see though, isn't it, when you see all these things going on and that these people, they think they're entitled to a lot of stuff. And with her saying that, you know, oh, I'm an Instagram influencer, oh, model, I got thousands of followers. Maybe that's how he recognizes me. All she had to do was literally just go out there and say, right, okay, you know, he is my dealer or whatever. If you will be upfront, it may have went a bit easy, but when you literally go out of the way to say, oh, we did, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, but then they see the security footage where it's literally showing that you are the idiot. You tried running a guy over, you know, you are short, you know, a couple sandwiches short of a picnic. But it's mad though, isn't it? It's... That one looked interesting. She left her kid in the car to go to what? Whoa, which one's this? Oh, that one there. My body comes first. She left her kid in car to go work out. Yeah, we need to...
Can I see it on the computer?
We need to have a look at this one. Holy hell.
She said she's been in here for 15 minutes.
6, 16, 7, 11. So she's exactly the time of 2 hours. She said she's been here 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
Or do you want to tell us the truth right now?
I'm definitely telling you the truth.
You checked in the gym at 7:27 this morning.
Well, no.
Do you know what time it is now?
If you asked her, I came back out.
It's 9 o'clock. You've been here for almost 2 hours.
Don't do this. Can I? Okay, let me. I'll call
Oh my days.
I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna have you on speaker. Okay? Stop. Do not do that.
Don't move.
On February 16th, 2025, police were called to a troubling scene. A woman had left her child alone in a car for hours while she was inside a gym working out. When
How old's
officers
the
arrived,
kid?
she still hadn't come out. After waiting a while, they finally had to go inside the gym to find her. But when they did, her reaction wasn't panic or concern. It was something that left them completely shocked.
Okay.
Is my daughter okay?
Well,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new idiot of the day. She left her child in a locked car while she could go and work out at the gym. She was in there for nearly 2 hours. And then the first thing she says, she goes, "Is my daughter okay?" No, you silly woman. It's mind-blowing. It really is. This is what I don't understand with some people. It's absolutely insane. And these people have kids. There's some people out there who are unable to have children, and they're the ones who would probably treat kids a lot better than the ones like this person. God damn it.
let's talk over here.
Okay.
She's okay now that the car's open.
Oh, I literally went in there for like 5-10 minutes. Like
Okay,
15,
well, other
20.
people have said otherwise,
Yeah.
okay?
Could have gone in with her, could have been left with her
What if something
relatives.
happens to you in the gym?
Very true. My God, he scared me. I thought something happened to my daughter.
Oh my,
That's
yes,
all I
it
cared about.
has. You left her in the car, you silly
If you cared
woman.
about it, then you wouldn't leave her in a car off.
Oh my God. I thought it was like 15, 20 minutes she was sleeping, and I was going to come right back out. You scared me.
your driver's license with
What
you?
the
It's
hell?
all in the car. I'll definitely make sure it doesn't happen again. Can I go see her?
Can you give me a second?
Oh, Bowser, yeah, you see, it would be funny.
What time did you get to the gym?
I got here like 15, 20 minutes ago, like 20, 30 minutes ago.
So it keeps going
I
up.
went to the gym, I did my workout, and then I showered and came right back out.
So you did a 15-minute workout and
15,
shower.
20 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I came back out, like 20, 25 minutes total.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And it never happens before, so I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
Never,
Ever left her to where she's alone. She's like, all right, let me just quickly go here since you're sleeping, and I'll come back out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
And I hate to be up front or out of line. Are you guys living under the car?
Oh, Cal, yeah,
not
see,
at all. I can actually show you a paycheck.
Okay.
it could have happened to me, but any other way,
I
yes.
was scared. I'm like, let me run out. I can show you my paycheck.
Okay.
The woman tried
what's
to
the
play it
paycheck
off,
gonna do?
calling it a mistake. Said it was her first time
Oh
doing
my
something
God.
like this. But
She's
the
gonna get
officers weren't buying it. They
done.
already had everything they needed to know. She was just trying to talk her way out of trouble. Her attitude didn't match the gravity of the situation at all. She seemed almost unfazed, like it wasn't a big deal.
Oh
but the
my
officers
God.
were about to show her just how serious things really were.
Here we go.
Can I see it on the computer? She
Yep.
said she's been in here for 15 minutes.
7:27.
2 hours. She said she's been here 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh.
Take it out right now. I thought you guys scared me. I just want to make sure she's okay.
What was your name, ma'am?
Christina.
Christina. Do you want to go to jail for child abuse?
No,
or do you want to tell us
Yes.
the truth right now?
I'm definitely telling you the
you
truth.
checked in the gym at 7:27 this morning.
Well, no.
You know what time it is now?
If you ask her, I
No.
came back out.
What's that got to do with you coming back out?
No.
You've been here for almost 2 hours.
Unfazed, yeah, Bow. She literally is unfazed.
Back out.
Okay, regardless, she was still in the car.
For like 15, 20 minutes. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
But I can literally tell you, I walked out.
All right, let's go get your driver's license and we'll go from there.
And I can show you my paycheck and everything. My daughter has never been harmed, hurt.
Okay, well, we don't know that, and this is our first encounter with you, so I find that hard to believe.
Exactly.
Well, I can't trust you because you said you've been in there for 15 minutes and you've been in there for 2 hours.
25, like 25.
No, oh my God. No, you haven't been in a...
Good, Gabby's good.
Oh, look how many officers are there.
No, she didn't do anything. A passerby called it in because they saw an unattended juvenile in the back with the car off. So with the biggest issue, obviously Florida and everything else is one, they don't want to leave unattended for long at all. But also the car has to be on, okay? Alright?
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, but she's okay, she got no complaints, she's been great, okay? Alright, Gabby, feel better, we'll see you later.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
No
problem.
And I'm so sorry.
I fucking hate people like her now. You know, literally the way she's like, oh, thank you, I appreciate you. I was like, nah, it's like, nah, fuck off, darling.
You left a child in the car, and it was in the morning, and anything could have happened between you going into the gym at 7:27 and coming out around 9:15, which is what? 9:02 in the morning. It's literally under me. Giggity, giggity. As you can see by there, the body cam says 9:02 in the morning. And she's the one who's just like, oh my God, everything is fine. No, it's not fine. You can't say, oh, thank you for everything you've done. No. You, my darling, are what is known as a dumb as fuck person. You do not go and leave a child like this. Yeah, already changing the story. But, you know, it's self-defense. I was only in there for 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes at max. I walked back out. You did not walk
back out. You did not walk back in. And again, you are still lying. You literally need to tell people what's going on, the truth.
Sorry, I know you guys hate me right now, but I promise it's a mistake.
Her daughter, I think her daughter's around like 10 or 11. Well, be less than 10, wouldn't it, really?
The
But
officers-
she's not in a car seat. I know that.
It was clear she was lying. They gave her a choice: start telling the truth or end up in jail.
Exactly.
Under pressure, she began to talk. Her story sounded simple, even believable, and soon some of the officers started to think maybe she really did make a mistake. They let it go, acting like the situation was over. But in reality, this was only just the beginning.
Anybody will understand this. Just put your bag on the hood.
My book bag?
Yes.
I wonder if she got anything on her.
It's the honest
truth. I wish you would believe me. I promise you. I can show you the text message, and you can even go to the tire shop. Can I tell you what happened, and then you can kind of see if I'm guilty or not?
I'll hear you out. Let's start with this.
Yes.
What time did you wake up this morning?
I woke up this morning probably like around 6 something, going on 7, because, and I'll tell you, I'm trying to tell you, I have proof.
Okay. You woke up at 7 o'clock and then what?
I called to see if there's a nearest gym, so I normally go to the gym, I do a quick workout, and then I leave, so I'm driving back. The reason why we're here, which I have proof, I'm trying to tell you kindly, my car, we got a flat. I'm glad we were on 995. The tire popped. I purchased it for $60-something. Our tire blew out in front of the tire shop yesterday, last night around 11, almost like a 10.
We are on about today. What happened between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning? We do not care if your tire blew at 11 o'clock last night. We don't care. That's got nothing to do with any of this. You are just trying to make up a story now just to make yourself feel better because you literally left your child in the car, locked. There was no air conditioning, the windows weren't open, while you went and done a workout at the gym. They have cameras. They saw that you logged in at 7:27 and the police dragged you out at 9:02. What the hell? What is FO and FA? Fuck around and find out. It's this person, and you know, it's so dumb.
Something around 11, and the time.
Where are you guys coming from?
We were coming from home, and then what was happening is I came back down here. I was going to go to see her, and the tire popped. So that's why I'm like, all right, let me see if you guys can help, and I can show you proof. I would love to.
Again, we don't care about last night. Doing my trick there. Literally, they do not care. It's like we don't care about last night.
This has never happened. I'm trying to say that was the reason why we're here.
So there's the child.
The reason you're here is because you were taking a shower and working out, not because you have a flat tire.
No, not really. It's because the tire blew out. And
We don't care. We do not care. And?
Okay, so then she would have been left in another. She would have been left in another Crunch Fitness if you didn't have a flat tire then. So just hang out here with my partner.
It has never happened before. This is the first time because of the tire.
What's wrong with these people, though? You know, what's wrong with them? Really? Because she's there going on, oh, it never happened. It's the first time. No.
Think about it. She was okay when you left her in the car by herself when you went to work out.
For the first time, I didn't think.
Okay. So you can hang out. You can hang out over here. She's fine with us.
Hi, Miss Christine. Let me talk.
She's literally infuriating.
With questions, one after another. She tried her best to cover her tracks, but they weren't fooled. They could see right through her act. Her face showed it all. She was getting tired, frustrated, maybe even scared. But deep down, she knew the truth. There was only one way out of this.
I'll ask you again. Where were you last night?
I was. Oh my God. Can
Here
I
we
show
go.
you my phone? Would it be easier if I show you my phone in the Mexican?
It would be easier if you told me the truth.
I just told you. I stopped at a Firestone. The tire blew out. The tire.
What is she trying to hide? What is she trying to hide? It'd be easier if I show you my phone. What were you doing last night? Oh, I don't want to tell you. What was she doing? Do we have another lady of the night?
Is still with us.
Okay, you told me you're a Firestone. What were you doing last night?
Nothing at all. I got off of work. We drove. The tire blew out.
Where were you working at?
Where was I working at?
That's what I just said, yeah.
I'm a sales representative. I told you I work for a call center. Do you want me to show you everything that happened? I got off of work.
How are you going to show me? How are you going to show me what happened?
Cal,
tell me what happened.
I just did, sir.
She seems very on
There's
edge.
a lot of inconsistencies in this story. You're repeating my questions because you were trying to think of something. I don't know what's going on.
I wasn't. I have the proof as the text messages. It shows you. I wrote her. I said, hey, my tire blew out in front of the Firestone. Here's the address. Can you please send someone to come help us?
Okay,
she
so
sent
you
her husband.
got off work at what time last night?
I got off of work probably around 8 or 9.
Okay, so then what were you doing driving at 11 o'clock at night?
No, I was driving around 9 something from Fort Lauderdale to down there. The tire blew
Very
out
true,
around 10.
Bowsette.
a man named Moses at
So what happened in
Firestone.
between 8 o'clock and 10 p.m.?
The tire around. I don't know what else you're talking. I don't know. I'm not looking at the time. I'm telling you. Afterwards,
There, he's got
I
her.
drove around 9 to 9 something, 9:10.
What county and city are we in currently?
In Lake Worth, right?
Okay.
Palm Beach.
Where do you live?
I live in Fort Lauderdale. My friend lives
Okay.
in Boynton.
Okay.
So I drove to Palm Beach, and the car stopped in Palm Beach in Boynton.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. He's asking you why are you over in this area? And
That's
you can't
what
seem
my
to answer
friend
it.
lives in Palm Beach. Now.
After your tire was fixed,
Yeah.
then what happened?
Then after that, we stayed at her house for a little bit. We came here. I drove. I said, let's go to Crunch Fitness. So this is my first time here. She said, oh, we just opened December 31st.
Can we go back for a second? Where did
I came here.
Where did you?
Yeah,
spend the
where'd
night
you
last
spend last night?
Last night, after I went to her house, I stayed with them for a little bit. And then after that, around 5 o'clock, we drove here. So I wouldn't even say we slept because we were up with the tires the whole time. You know what I mean?
What?
I wouldn't even say like I was sleeping like a baby somewhere because I wasn't. I was literally terrified. I had a flat tire.
What was your plan for the rest of the day?
No way, Addy. What? Oh, you need to go around and see these things if they're happening. You need to see them. Oh my god, that is amazing. Wow. Erin, exactly. She is saying so many things just to be like, literally just say, why did you leave your kid in the car? I went to the gym. That's literally it. She's making obstacles for herself now. She's going to be jumping over each obstacle as she goes.
Oh my God, it's Sunday. What is my plan? I don't know. I was going to drive back, see my dad.
Slowly, she started letting bits of the truth slip out. But not all of
Yeah.
it. She was careful, only saying just enough to ease the pressure. The officers listened, nodding, starting to piece things together. It almost seemed like they were beginning to believe her. But even then, one officer couldn't shake a nagging thought. Something still didn't sit right.
What I'm trying to figure out is like, you know, why was it like important after dealing with all that to be like, oh, you know what, I think we need to go check out this gym.
I go to the gym every day, so I thought Crunch Fitness is the closest one. Let me go for 15, 20 minutes. My daughter was sleeping.
15, 20 minutes is one thing, but you weren't here for 15, 20 minutes, were you?
When I came here, I came back out. I stayed with my daughter, and I went back.
So there's the child behind her.
So I'll say about 20, 25, 15, and then I
checked
showered.
in the gym. You were in there for about 15 minutes, right?
I was in the gym, and I came back out.
For how long?
I stayed out for probably like 30, 40 minutes.
And then what?
And then I went back. I went to the gym 15, 25, 15 minutes, showered 10 minutes.
Yeah,
came back
she's
out, and
getting
they're
things
"Are you
mixed up
Christian?" I'm
now.
like, yes. And then that's like the
So
consult.
15 minutes, and then you came out for 30 minutes, and then you went in there for another 20 minutes. So it's 30 plus 20 is 50 minutes plus 15.
I honestly was
That's about an hour and 5 minutes, right?
No, I was in the gym for about 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and then I came out.
I'm saying in total.
In total.
Oh, she's literally...
You were checked in the gym for almost 2 hours. So what happened to the other hour that we're missing right now?
When I came back outside because my daughter was sleeping, so I had to make sure she
What
was
is
okay.
going on?
So I came back outside, I stayed, she was still sleeping. And then I spent time with her and I was like, okay, let me work out for a little bit, maybe you'll be up after. And then that's when you guys came.
Right, but I think like your 15, 20 minutes is probably a little bit longer.
A little bit longer than what ours
based
is.
on the fact that you were here for
I'd say 15, I was working out 10 minutes. So
over
25,
2 hours.
About 25, 30 minutes is probably the time I was in the gym.
Oh, she's always there.
In for 2 hours, and you were still in the gym when we got here.
No, I checked in and then came back out. When I went back in, and for that
Why
2
would you
minutes,
do
that's
that?
when someone told me you guys were out here.
All right, miss. So here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to take you to the gym today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Very, very much.
It's not there for a thank you or anything like that.
I know,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What I am going to do is I'm going to make a report. This isn't the first time that you've left your daughter unattended in the car while you're in the gym. Okay. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay. I don't need the stories anymore. I'm going to notify DCF. They're going to pay a visit to you at your house, check on the welfare of your child. Okay. Do not let this happen again. Because now that it's on record, I guarantee you would be going to jail next time.
Oh.
Give me a second.
If the gym is such a priority to you,
Well, now it's not. Because,
but listen to me, let me finish. If it is, then find a gym that has a daycare.
Okay.
Because it's not acceptable to you just to get your exercise and your workout in, and you leave your child in the car.
After hearing her out and carefully weighing the situation, the officers decided that jail wasn't the best option, at least not yet. Instead, they gave her a strict warning.
Is it going to be more? Because we literally got like 5 more minutes. And with them saying not just yet, and again, with him saying it's not the first time, and he said it was such... He was literally like, no, it's not your first time. Do you think they already have a similar situation as she's been in the past? Priors, maybe?
In a set of conditions to follow. She nodded, agreed to everything, and was let go. But what she didn't realize was that the police officer was about to have a change of mind.
Supervisor.
Yes!
And a detective. Okay. This meets the criteria for, yes, you to go to jail. Okay.
Oh!
So, do you mind calling your father to have him come pick up your child so you don't have to give her to DCF?
Can you tell me why?
Because you left her unattended in the car with it off.
But I literally
Nope,
went
it doesn't
in there for
matter.
like 25, 30 minutes.
Regardless, it could be 5 seconds.
Can you guys literally like see the tire that blew out?
We don't care
Can you
about the
see
tire.
Has
You're going to
nothing
jail.
To do with this. Nothing to do with this. You understand that, right?
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I stopped.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter why you
It
stopped.
doesn't matter. You could be at Crunch in Miramar. You could be at Crunch in Fort Lauderdale. You could be at Crunch in New York. It's the same thing. You understand that, right?
No, but
leaving your child unattended.
The thing is, this is not something that happens to me. Like
Don't care.
Today.
Don't care. It's happened.
I've always been the type of person to make sure my daughter is well taken care of.
Okay.
And
do you want to call your father and have him come pick up your child? Let's go ahead and give him a call.
It's gonna take.
I don't care.
I don't know how he's gonna get there. Like,
Does he not have a car?
He has a car, but he's like a senior. I don't know how he's gonna make it to Crunch Fitness.
How old is he?
Oh my
My
God.
dad's like 75, 76.
Okay. What are the family?
Not being funny. You would know how old your father is. You know? I don't know. He's a senior. He's like 75 or 76.
Is there any way, like,
no.
Can
I love that. No. I love it. Absolutely amazing.
My dad, but there's no way he's gonna be able to come way down here.
Doesn't matter.
Put your phone on the roof.
You want me to try to call him?
Yes. Turn around.
Please don't do this.
No.
Okay, let me-
You're under arrest, darling. That's it. No.
I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna have you on speaker, okay? Stop. Do not do that.
Call my dad. Call my dad.
We're going to call your dad in a minute. I love him, man. Exactly. Let DCF have him.
Her grandmother or something, please.
Just take a seat.
Can I at least call her grandmother?
Take a seat. I don't want you to
Get in the
I
car.
don't think I might faint.
Take a seat.
Can you please let me call
Take a
my
seat.
dad?
I may faint. Oh, here we go.
Keep drawing. She's okay. They're just talking.
All about her when she started saying, oh, I can't go now. I may faint. All about her. Literally. She does seem to be the type of person who, if she's left her child in a car unattended for 2 hours, and the child is obviously under the age of 10, and she's like, oh, yeah, I care for my daughter. No, she doesn't. She literally does not care for her child. Yeah, Patty, exactly. You know, they said you can call your father, you can call him. Oh, no. He said, no, sorry, you either call him to get down here, or, like Erin said, DCF can come and get him. But yeah, when her saying that at the end as well, but, oh, I can't go in there, I may faint. Sorry, no, you care about yourself, that's it.
Talking.
Poor girl, poor little girl.
Take a seat.
Get in there.
Take a seat.
Daddy, mommy is
Okay, she's gonna come
arrested.
Yeah, the child's crying.
Mommy, I'm arrested.
You know why.
But that's not what I wanted to happen.
I'm so scared. I don't know what happened.
I don't understand why would you put your foot in.
I don't know what I did.
Real good. Nice.
After a brief talk with a supervisor, one of the officers came back with a decision that changed everything. The situation did, in fact, call for an arrest. That message was delivered swiftly, and action followed just as fast.
Exactly.
The mother pleaded, begged for another chance, but it was too late. Nothing she said could stop what was now a done deal.
Please don't hurt her.
You're not coming out of those. Why would we hurt her? Why would we hurt her?
There we go, look at that.
You're trying to set for your daughter right now, like we're the bad people. You're the one that...
There we go, that one there. That's what she's trying to do. but oh, look, baby, these are the bad people. Mummy hasn't done anything wrong. Sorry, no, you did everything fucking wrong. You left your child in a car while you went to the gym. And to be honest with you, with the way she has spoken about in the middle of the night that she had the car tire and all this kind of stuff, why would you be up with your child and not letting your child sleep? It's... the child needs to be taken in. It really does.
Left her unattended for 2 hours in a car. We are not the bad people here, all right? So don't try to
there we go.
to be that in front of her.
She's going to jail right now for child neglect. Okay. I don't know why, but she's having a hard time understanding of.
So this is nearly 2 hours later. It's at 10:55.
That's neither here nor there. Her story is just very, very inconsistent of what's happened from yesterday until the moment we met her. Okay. I don't know what's going on. It's none of my business. My concern is her child.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you coming out here and taking custody of her child. I'll see if she wants to talk to you. I'm sure she will.
The whole reason you're handcuffed has nothing to do with your tire being blown out. It has to do with your decision of leaving your kid in the car unattended. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, I thought it was the one there. See, the cop. There we go.
I did take a little bit of look at your record. You've had, quite a few traffic infractions, but it's not a big deal. But some of them are not seatbelting your child.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. I've seen all up and down the state of Florida. So you just gotta make sure that you're making it smart.
Alanator, hello. So, straight away, we knew she was going to have priors. But when you see that those priors are literally endangering her child by not making her wear a seatbelt or putting a seatbelt on her. Wow. And then you try and be like, oh yeah, we were up all night, yeah, the tire blew out. We don't care.
Smart decisions for your little girl, because again, you're her mom, right? You're in charge of her. The rescue's here and they're gonna check you out, okay?
Can I ask
yeah.
you what happens next after this? Like, how do I come back?
You're going to jail.
What happens?
Well,
jail time.
She'll be able to come. My friend will be able to go.
Yeah, they come in if you post a bond, and they'll be able to, bond bail you out and all that good stuff, okay? You're going to be here to check that.
The woman was charged with child neglect. If you enjoy videos such as this, like,
yeah, that you can see with that one by there. It's the way that she was going on and the way she was saying, like, literally the part with our tire blew out last night. We were doing this. We were doing this. It's like, right, okay, then. Well, you're saying this is happening, but then you say, oh, we came here because I wanted to check out the gym at 5 a.m. So what, have you and the child been in the parking lot since 5 a.m.? Because, again, the way that she checked in 7:27 and she's leaving now, 9:02, so nearly 2 hours. It makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah, she just carried on rambling. And then seeing that she has priors as well, and the priors are for literally endangering her child, I'd be like, come and get him. Come and get the child. She does not deserve to be there. Oh, sarcasm. You know what? It is. It does seem to be that idiocracy is starting to come true. About that rap sheet as long as my arm, yet she says I may faint and the cops are the bad guys. You know what? Bowser, I was actually thinking that myself. Literally, I was thinking, again, she's bringing race into it to be like to a little daughter. Oh, honey, I don't know why. These are the bad people. So to me, that just goes to show what she's probably like when police are not around. And literally saying to a kid, if anything happens, if the police come, it's always going to be, we're always going to be arrested for nothing. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, always the same. It's sad because that child is going to be growing up thinking, oh, this is going to happen now. Yeah, it's wrong. I hate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate it because that woman there deserves everything that she gets. She was horrible. She literally endangered the life of her child. What if someone was, just for instance, I don't know, someone was a kidnapper. Come along, see a child in the car, and be like, ooh, where's the person? Where's the mummy? Where's the daddy? There's no one here. Let's break in, steal the kid. That's what could have happened. But what we got by here, folks, we got more. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to be ending the stream for today.
So let's have a little look-see, people. So, they just fast food workers, okay. We're VIPs, entitled tourists think they can bully people for fun. Talk to my lawyer, entitled single mother harasses everyone at the bar. I'm wearing your whole year's salary. Rich, spoiled, bratty woman thinks she can assault cops. Oh yeah, let's look at that one. A whole family a cop? What? Entitled couple think they can assault and bully cops for fun. There's so many on here. I will be subscribing to this guy because these are looking good. I run this place. Ooh. I'm on Netflix with Pharrell Williams, so. Look what she did. Obsessed stalker ambushes man's home and attack. Oh, yes.
She scratched the shit out of me. She was choking her.
Yeah, whoa, straight away, we're into something good here, folks.
Me and her were just friends. Me and her have been together over a year now, and we lived together. So I'm like, she don't even know I don't know how she got my address.
On January 29, 2023, police in Ohio got a strange call. A woman reported that another woman was
I hate seeing when animals are left in cars, especially when there's no window open either.
It sounded crazy, so the officers knew they had to check it out for themselves.
I don't know where to begin, and I'm going to be ungodly, truthfully honest. The gentleman that lives at that address has been my on and off boyfriend for the last almost 5 years. So
what's going on, right?
The gentleman that lives in that house, that's the homeowner.
Okay.
He and I have been boyfriend, girlfriend for the last 5 years.
Okay.
I simply just came over to talk to him to see what was going on.
Have you guys been having any issues over the last?
Yeah, well, it's the female party inside this house.
Okay.
She's basically been stalking me. She's made threats on social media. I have everything. I have all the police reports from where I live.
Okay.
I just simply came to talk to him, and shit got physical, ungodly, freaking quickly.
Oh.
I want this woman dead. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I don't like this woman. She is all bad news.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
You don't tell a copper.
I want this woman dead. I'm gonna be straight up with you, coppers. I want her dead.
Wow, you just... Oh, we're onto a winner, folks.
I know that's your belief, but also when you start talking about serious physical harm and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Aggravated menacing, which is
there we go.
And I understand that.
What's your name, man?
I don't think you do. I really don't think you do.
The woman, now identified as Michaela, seemed oddly calm. Too calm, especially for what she was saying. She claimed she used to be in a relationship with the man and just wanted to talk to him. But, according to her, the wife stepped in, trying to protect what was hers.
Oh, yeah, you are true. Yeah, at least she's honest. This day and age.
You'd never get really anyone being honest like this. I just want her dead. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Michaela said some things that definitely raised eyebrows, and the officer made sure to write it all down. But none of it compared to what she said next.
Literally, I really don't understand how this woman is just so menacing. Oh God,
Did they ever
it's
say, hey, don't come over here or anything like that?
literally like, what the hell are you doing? Sarcasm. Cheers for the 5 super. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts, isn't it?
I just came to talk to him.
I really don't understand.
Do you have any idea you were coming over here?
No.
It's like, really?
But when I came over,
absolutely insane.
He wouldn't even answer the door.
Okay. Then what happened after that? He locked the door.
I continued.
There is a thing of being too honest and all this kind of stuff, but come on. That is just absolutely insane. I'm gonna be straight up with you, I just want her dead. It's like, whoa, okay, yes. Oh, God.
The knock and ring the doorbell, and she opened the door, and things got physical between her and I.
Okay. What exactly happened?
I tried to push her back.
Oh, Kel, I hate that as well.
There's that.
Like I say, I got a blue badge, and, say, I will,
there on the porch.
I've been pulled up by people. You're nothing wrong with you, and they show them that the badge is mine. And they're like, oh.
Inside the house, or just
But yeah.
all right there on
Well,
the
it
porch?
started.
Always happens in supermarkets the most as well.
He started pushing me, and he's like, call 911.
Oh, here we go. Now she's saying this has happened.
Initially banged on the door. He looked out, saw you, shut the door, didn't want to come to the door. So then all of a sudden she comes out, opens up the door.
And things just got physical between her and I.
And then you push her first, and then...
Well, I didn't like push her. I just gently like pushed her to the side so that I could come in.
No, so you pushed her.
And that's when
Why would you be like, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to push you out the way.
I got pissed off and I started laying hands.
So I started laying hands on her. But the thing is, she literally, Patty, yeah, it is. Literally. And she's saying that, oh no, I didn't push her. I pushed her to the side. You still put your hands on her. So you started it straight away. And the way you said that, literally, oh, I pushed her aside so I could go in. It's not your home. You're literally trying to a home invasion. That could be classed as that because you forced your way inside. Sometimes it's absolutely nuts.
On her.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to be physical. I'm done with the situation.
Michaela admitted she had put her hands on the wife.
There we go.
Tried to play it off as self-defense. She made it sound like it wasn't a big deal, but there was no hiding what she'd done. Still, the officer didn't make any quick moves. Instead, he decided to hear from someone who could back up the story.
Yeah. Thing is as well, literally, they're married. So how are you in a relationship with him? He seems really scared as well. He seemed... Look how he invites the copper in. Look at the guy's face. I'll get rid of my camera for a minute. Because this guy, he actually looks scared. He looks scared. And just look how he brings the cop in, how he ushers the cop in.
Hey, come
in. Please, come in. Yeah, look, please, come in.
What happened? She came up on the porch, and I kept telling her, I said, don't answer. I have passed with this girl. She's a friend of mine. She was a friend of mine. Oh, yes, sir. Sorry. Hate to come here first. Oh, no, you're good, man. I totally understand. Sam, you get it, man.
I got it. I got my hand.
So she tried to open the door. Sam's like, no, you can't come in. My daughter's upstairs. We have a 3-year-old. She busts open the door. She tries to push her. She has marks on her. I had to get in between her and her.
Oh.
She scratched I mean, she was choking her. And she's shooken up.
What's your name, sir?
This is my house.
Michael?
Yes, Michael. I don't know how she even found out where I live. I haven't talked to this girl since last year. Jesus.
What's her name?
Alexander? It's either Alexander or Michaela.
Oh, something else.
Yeah, I know her last name is Barrett. B-A-R-R-E-T, I believe.
Where's she from?
Yeah, she's nuts.
She's from like Groveport, I think. Last time I heard, she lived with her mom. I don't know how she got my address.
When's the last time you've seen her?
So with that straight away, because she said that he lives in her house, or her grandmother's house. So straight away, and he's like, I haven't seen her in a year and a half, or why that? Oh, well, she's been married, this guy is, to the woman here. Got a 3-year-old with her. So it's, again, it's more than likely a bad relationship that's gone sour, by the looks of things. Years ago. And she's just like, I will find you.
I will find you. And you will be mine again. Oh, yes. She will be mine again. And I don't know why I just went into Wayne's World there.
But yes. Oh my. Oh yes. She will be mine again. But change it around to he will be mine again. Yeah, it's...
She made contact with me during my divorce proceeding, which was August 11th of last year. That is the last time she showed up unannounced at court, and I had to have her...
Court!
I haven't heard from her since. Or talked to her. I've got her blocked on every...
Honestly, the man's story, while short and to the point, sounded like it came from someone who knew he'd stirred up the trouble. Something about the way he spoke, low and careful, made it seem like he was hiding a piece of the truth, especially from his wife. His version of the story could have worked, but the officer wasn't buying it. So he turned to someone with
could be a side piece sarcasm, like you said.
No reason to lie.
You came to the door. Was the door open?
I opened the door because she wouldn't stop knocking, and my 3-year-old was asleep. Yeah, like I'm talking like hard. pounding, ringing the doorbell over and over, and I'm like, dude, you gotta knock it off. I have 3 or what do you want?
Open the door.
Yeah, and then she shoved me back, grabbed me.
You open this door?
Yeah. And then she like shoved me
There
back
it
and
is.
grabbed my throat. And then that's when I hollered for Michael, and then I ended up like shoving her, grabbing her throat. I'm like, dude, you need to leave.
Ended up in the house.
We probably, yeah.
Right in here?
Yeah.
Or were you on the porch or in the house?
Like she shoved me back in
Right
this
here,
way, and
right
Michael
there.
came to get her back out so we could shut the door.
She got her finger stuck, but I was trying to get her. I was like, get out of my house.
You injured at all? You
Yeah,
get some scratches?
Yeah, she like grabbed my
She
wrist.
got me the worst, though.
And then she grabbed my throat too.
You guys want to charge this file against her?
Yes, absolutely. I don't want her anywhere near my house. We have a 3-year-old. I have kids, man.
I'll give you this back. I'll be back. I'm going to go get
What's going on, I wonder?
her in cuffs so I can get out of here.
Thank you.
The officer barely got a full word from the other woman. Every time she tried to speak,
Yeah.
the husband jumped in. In the end, only part of her story came out. Still, the couple were the victims here, and what they wanted would take priority. The husband had made a final decision for his home, and it was one Michaela definitely wasn't going to like.
Mm-mm. Tony, you know, it could be. You know, like with Sarcasm saying as well, you know, it's... She could be with him still, or she found out that he's married, and she's like, what the hell?
Palms together. Yeah. Oh, there's that. It's like 2 blocks. Do you have any weapons on you and your person? Any guns, knives, bombs, CNC devices, psychic spiders, anything like that? Examine your pockets just to make sure.
I'm about.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab your person here in a second. We're gonna have a seat in the patrol car, and we can get everything figured out here.
Yeah, he's very suspicious, the husband is.
Let's face the car for me.
Where I live.
Okay.
She's been stalking me. I'm actually not my call to the address. I wasn't trying to like run or anything.
Yeah, good. Have a seat for me. I'll grab your purse.
The family, led by the husband, insisted on pressing charges. The officers respected that and quickly placed Michaela in handcuffs. But just when it seemed like things were wrapping up, the husband had more to say. This time, his tone changed. He spoke with more energy, offering a fuller and much more detailed version of what had really happened. This time,
Because
to
she
another
wasn't
officer.
in ear. She wanted an earshot.
Okay. She showed up unannounced at my divorce proceeding last year, August 11th. I don't know how she got my address. I haven't talked to her since.
That was back in August of last year?
Yeah. Okay. And I guess the only thing I seen is her struggling because she was trying to come in the house. This is my house, man. We have a 3-year-old upstairs. So I got in the middle of it trying to, get them away and just try to slam the door on her, so she don't come up in the house. She started swinging on her. She got marks all over me.
Yeah, okay.
I said,
did all this happen like right here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
She got about right here, and I kept trying to get the door. I said, Sam, get back. I was trying to push her back, and she got her fingers right here, and I start pushing the door.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
I wouldn't doubt it. But I said, get the my house. And she wouldn't leave. And then she sat right there on the porch, and that's when I called you guys. Okay. So I'm like, I'm not doing this.
While the man now seemed eager to spill every detail,
Yeah.
the officer wasn't about to ignore Michaela's side of the story. That's when he dropped the bombshell, something the husband clearly didn't see coming.
She's trying to claim that you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend for the last 5 years. You stopped talking. Yeah,
Here we go. Yeah.
For a little bit.
Side piece, guarantee it.
From Groveport completely unannounced to talk to you because you harassed her.
Yeah, no, she's actually made like 3 different Facebooks to try to contact me. She's even gone as far as like contacting my baby daddy, trying to make up some story about Michael. And then
My baby daddy. Yeah, look how he's looking at the moment as well. He's not exactly looking, he's like,
I blocked her each time, but no, she kept like knocking on the door, like hammering the door, ringing the doorbell. My baby's asleep, so I answered the door. And I was like, "Can you please leave?" And at that time, she's like shoved on me, trying to get in the house, and I was like shoved back. I'm like, "No, my daughter's in here." And then she grabbed me by my throat, and that's when I was for Michael.
We've never been together. Me and her were just friends. Me and her have been together over a year now, and we lived together. So I'm like, She don't even know I don't know how she got my address. She's blocked on everything.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a reserve.
Do you have any injuries, man?
Yeah, Aaron, yeah.
Scratch there.
Yeah, she went to grab
Friends
my
with benefits,
watch.
yeah,
My son
Patty.
called the cops. I was trying to use my watch, and she grabbed at my wrist, threw my glasses off, broke them. I think I got them fixed, though. Maybe not. But
I was trying to separate them two, and she got me a couple times.
Okay. Yeah, because the way she was describing it was like she banged on the door, he didn't answer the door, she came into the door, she was like describing like everything happened here, and then kind of here.
She did say, though, oh, I pushed her aside so I could get in. You know, it's...
I had to get in the middle of them two to separate them because I didn't want any issues. I just wanted to take it off my property.
and she wasn't. She was just pushing back on me, trying to get in the house, and I kept telling her, you know, I got a baby in here, and
You have a 3-year-old.
So she how did she get inside exactly?
she was just pushing on me, grabbing, like I said, she grabbed on my
she
throat.
was right here. Sam, can you step where the officer is? Sorry. We're just trying to reenact this. She was like this, trying to push like this. I got in between them two like this, trying to push her back and push her out the door. And then when we finally got her out the door, she kept swinging at her, and I was trying to separate them two, and that's probably how she got me. And then I kept trying to close the door, and she was like this, trying to push open the door, and that's when we got her fingers. You probably see marks all over her fingers. And I was just trying to get the door shut.
Oh, no, he's not criminal, 100%, no.
Trying to push them two back.
At first,
So everything that's going on there now, everything he's saying, everything he's showing, the way he's reenacting, he's very, very dramaticizing it. He's like, oh my God, yeah, we're doing this, I was doing this, I was doing this. And, look, say, I do, look, say, well, now it is literally, he probably cheated on the girl he's with now, his wife or girlfriend or whatever. And with the way, she said, she actually admitted that went outside. I pushed her aside to get in. So obviously, that is assault and the way, everything else and the way they're going on about it. But they were probably together, or he was cheating on this girl here with her. And she probably said literally about, if you don't break up with her and go with me, something's going to happen. That's probably what these sort of things actually do happen. It's the way the title is, though. Obsessed stalker ambushes man's home and attacks his wife. Instantly regrets it.
husband's story seemed solid, especially with his wife backing him up. Impressively, they both told the exact same version, word for word. But things got shady real quick.
Yeah,
While the
that's
officer
true.
was taking his statement alone, the man let a small piece of the truth slip.
Oh,
just enough
here we
to
go.
show he wasn't completely innocent after all.
Sure. It's Michael Butcher.
Did you guys ever have any kind of relationship, or is it just friends? Is there any reason why she would be inclined to think that you guys have been in a boyfriend-girlfriend?
I mean, we had a friends with benefits type of thing at one point.
There we go, friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Patty, there we go.
Unannounced at my divorce proceeding last year, and I was.
So just straight away, with her showing up at the divorce hearings last year, she probably thought, I'm in now. I'm in. You know, we were friends with benefits or whatever. I love you or I like you, this, that, and the other. To go straight away like, oh yeah, we're together now. You know, she could be the reason why they got divorced. You do see that. Leave your husband, leave your wife for me or whatever. And the way this is going, it's not going to go in his favor, not by the looks of things.
Just completely shocked. I was like, why are you even here? I was like, and then she said she found it because she searched public record.
There we go, public records.
Public record, anyways. But we had never dated. I am not.
What game are they watching?
She says she has text messages. Please, I'd love to see them. I have nothing. I blocked her on everything. Did she say why she showed?
When Michael finally
No, it's not
admitted
criminal
to
behavior,
having
no.
some kind of intimacy with Michaela, it all clicked.
Yeah,
Her
there we
actions
go.
started to make sense, though it didn't excuse
That's
them.
it.
The officer then turned to Michaela for her full story, and what she revealed next was far worse than anyone had expected.
So you mentioned that the other lady...
It gets worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gets worse. Supposedly gets worse. Let's find out. Let's go to the tape.
had harassed you, stalked you, that sort of thing? Can you kind of go into detail about that?
last year his divorce got finalized.
Uh-huh.
The only reason why she is involved was so he could lose everything. And I know that sounds really super crazy, but literally since she has been involved, we have not, our everything about us and trying to talk has changed.
Like since August or so?
No, since October of 2021.
Okay.
Is when they actually started talking. Once they started talking, she started giving him all these lies about me and, you know, that I'm a stalker, I'm this, I'm that. And she and his ex-wife, along with his ex-wife's best friend, has been stalking me on my parents' property, because that's where I live, is with my parents up in Groveport.
Okay.
That's why I was actually going out to my car. I wasn't trying to run or anything. I was trying to grab the police reports.
Yeah.
And I'm just...
So were they showing up in vehicles? Are they on foot, or how were they?
No, they're what they're doing is, well, the first time around, they were in his ex-wife's best friend's vehicle, and they circled around my parking lot.
What the hell?
The last time they went, they were sitting in my neighbor's driveway, which is, like, in front of my house, because my driveway is really weird. And
could you, like, from a distance, could you, like,
so it's basically
identify them? Like, positively identify them? Okay.
So I did not expect her to be here. I just simply came to talk to him. I wasn't trying to get violent.
So, I wasn't expecting to see her here. But he lives with her, and they've been together for over a year, and they've lived together for over a year. And the plot thickens. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the plot thickens like gravy. That was weird. I'm
When's the last
sorry.
time you had contact with
I'm sorry, that was weird.
This is the first time at this actual location here. This is the first time, but the last time I actually had physical contact with Mike was August 11th of last year. And things were not violent between us. We actually had a genuine conversation, but it's when
Was that like a
32-year-old Justin leaves you.
Was that a face-to-face conversation? Or like a,
yeah, it was at his courthouse. It was at his divorce finalization.
Gotcha. Did you guys?
Like, we hugged, we were talking, I was holding him. I was everything. But when she's around, she is a completely different person.
Have you guys talked via telephone, text message, social media, anything like that?
He won't answer his text messages, and it's because she's around.
When's the last time you had contact with him, like text message, for example?
I don't know, because honestly, when the last time I actually tried to talk to him via text, she...
Alright, so Patty, were you saying that, you know, it's actually correct. It's actually very correct. Saying about, you know, oh, this guy is no catch. Have you noticed that the majority of men, of where you see the men who are cheating or the women who are cheating, they don't seem to be on the scale of like, ooh, you know, they're pretty, they're handsome or whatever. You know? That's what it seems to be.
Not involved. And they were all threats.
From Michaela's full account, a lot of things came to light. It turned out Michael had been pretending all along, playing the victim just because his wife was around. According to Michaela, their last visit wasn't some messy scene like he claimed. It was peaceful, even romantic. She said, "We held hands." Her story was emotional and convincing.
There we
There
go.
was one thing she couldn't escape. Her aggressive actions had already crossed the line.
Be arrested tonight and booked in for assault, which is a misdemeanor of the first degree. He could have went burglary, which is an F1, felony 1.
Oh, could go to burglary.
So that's...
Are they putting a restraining order?
No, so Tony, the ones in the house, that's his house with his wife. This, by the sounds of it, is an ex-girlfriend. That's what I'm getting from this, and obviously it's,
They can apply for one.
A woman
Either a
scorned.
restraining order or a protection order. But they will have to contact the court if they have to contact the magistrate, and whether one gets issued, that's between them and the magistrate.
Am I going to be able to get released tonight?
It wouldn't be tonight.
Yeah, she's not getting released.
It wouldn't be tonight. Today is Saturday. No, today's Sunday. Tomorrow morning, you have court.
Okay.
So more than likely you'll probably be released. Don't hold your breath, but more than likely you'll be released tomorrow morning.
Michaela was arrested and charged with assault. So, what do you think? Did Michaela really deserve to take all that blame? Or was she just pushed too far? Was she the villain or the one who got played? Drop your thoughts in the...
I love that, the way the guy was just then. Was Michaela the one who pushed come to shove?
Or was she played?
Well, guys, yeah, that was a little bit on the old weird side because, again, we saw exactly what was going on with them. You know, she said one thing and he kind of corroborated a few things. And obviously with you, oh, we used to be friends with benefits or whatever. But if you noticed, he actually said that when his wife was out of the room. But yeah. But guys, thanks ever so much for coming along. We had a really good stream today, you know, just under 3 hours, which is what we are planning for nearly every stream. Tomorrow, let's say it's Thursday, and more than likely we may be having a gaming stream tomorrow because my mate G is off, and we're probably going to be playing Grand Theft Auto. So guys, thank you ever so much for coming along. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Goodbye, good night, God bless, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your days. Bye guys, I'll see you later.